Cuddlecore Conflict, 500,000 boom bucks here already bet. Most in favor of Cuddlecore.
Shocker. I mean, the entire boombucks economy really is just based on Cuddlecore winning.
She's disrupting the economy, to be honest.
The richest I've been in weeks.
You just keep betting on Cuddlecore?
This is the richest I've been, but let's see if I get broke real quick.
Oh my gosh, boy.
Wow, flow trade. Oh, he went for a slow
1-1-1 though.
If he did DE1, maybe.
Yeah, largest.
The challenge with the 1-1.
Good block. Yikes.
Wow. Every time she swung back with something, a Conflict I felt like was like, I know she's gonna try to swing back. I gotta swing first. Ooh, that was a good pickup too. Gonna carry to this other wall. Gonna carry to another fighting game series at this rate. Oh!
That's the one thing I hate about the standing 4 after while standing 1. Sometimes you're using the standing 4 to put him on the wall, but sometimes he goes under.
I mean, you know, if you play Lars long enough, I'm sure you recognize that it happens enough to, you know, have a good combo to save yourself. It seemed like Conflict had one there.
Oh, catch some step in. Shoe shine. One of his own.
And the low parry is pretty clutch from Conflict.
Both these Bloodline Rebellion characters have the shoe shine.
I like the throw attempt.
Yeah, that was a great throw attempt. What? No, you can't hit confirm that. You crazy?
Yeah, that would be.
If you can hit confirm a second hit
with no interruption on something, yeah.
What? Nothing.
Why no launch? Got the counter.
Conflict playing out of his mind.
That's
tech catch?
No. That's expecting you to stay grounded. If you don't tech, it'll hit you.
Oh, wall flat.
Wall to wall.
And then he can do some stance shenanigans after.
Block. Oh, boy.
Whoa! Oh.
Honestly?
Not enough.
Oh, wow.
Honestly, I thought Cuddlecore, when she hit him, right, and then she stopped attacking, I thought she was waiting for that exact attack, right? She's like, okay, he's gonna do a lightning screw. I gotta block. Wait, he didn't do a lightning screw. He did a lightning screw. It felt like that.
Yeah, that's exactly the slight delay that Conflict did too. He was just like, you're expecting it now. I'm gonna do it half a second later. He's like, oh, he's gonna do it? He didn't do it. I'm going, oh my god, I'm in there.
That's what I was expecting. I was expecting, you know, just like a desperation lightning screw, and then Conflict didn't do a thing, so I was like, oh, he's not gonna do it, and then he just did it. And I was like, that would have worked on me too, right? It would have worked on a lot of people because the way he played it was so smart. Like, it felt like he was anxious and always constantly just attacking and not giving Cuddlecore any space. And the one time he took a breath, then it was like, all right, no, we're back in there. I gotta pressure down again.
It's so funny. I love the betting system on Twitch now because whenever you see like someone win, all you see in the chat is that colored voter, that colored bettor typing in the chat. Everyone else gets real quiet.
I know. Just the twos going wild right now. A bunch of twos just going crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we said it was gonna be close, and it probably will be. I mean, I talked about it last week with Conflict. He's just the type of player where he doesn't like to win easy. You know, it's like, well, yeah, I could win, but why just win when I can make it final round, down to the wire, and then a down back 4 counter it for no reason for the win, you know?
Yep. Or a slightly delayed lightning screw.
Yeah, that was
slightly delayed. One pump.
Yo, Xbox gang in the chat again?
It was like half pump, half a pump.
Damn, can you imagine if Grape is also an Xbox player? He's like, yo, I heard Xbox doing big things down here at ICFC. I'm gonna try it. You know?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I keep like trying to hype up these Xbox clans and their beef. Because I want that beef to air out on ICFC. I want this real beef.
Hell yeah.
We should have, dude, what if we had like a Xbox versus type of thing?
Xbox versus
PlayStation
PSN.
Yeah, or something
Have
like
them
that.
play on PC, so neither of them.
They're like, I don't understand. Why is it moving so fast?
All right, the Link Xiao Yu. So we got a character switch out of Cuddlecore from Conflict. So
the craziest thing to me was that I understand now why he plays on the Xbox analog controller. I took a look at the Xbox D-pad and I was like, what the hell is
Yeah,
that?
no, you don't have a choice.
Oh, that's 14. She could have 3'd it.
Oh, the mid kick. Thought it was gonna come with the high.
I definitely ducked there too.
Yeah, we all did. Because you wanted to get out of there so bad. You didn't want to believe that she would do the mid.
Nice. Oh, nice. Wow.
Combo though. Unfortunate.
Right, safe.
Oh.
Into the wall bounce. Unscaled ender. Goes mid again. Oh my god, the conflict special. I don't even know how he does it. No! What the? He went for a little bit extra with the 4-2-1, but the hitbox his ass. Oh.
Round 3.
Infinite stage now, though. Lars about to wall carry to the wall anyway.
Take him to the lava.
It's like, yo, you see that lava out there? I bet you can get to that. Let me get one launcher.
Wow, counter.
Good whiff punish.
And a lot of down twos coming from conflict from like range 2.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, I think he's just trying to keep her in his face. But look at this now. It's like complete opposite now. Cuddlecore seems to have full control of the pace of the match.
yeah, timing's off for sure.
Oh, that was a good challenge there from Cuddlecore.
What?
Oh! The delayed lightning screw gets caught by the mid.
Negan.
Good switch there. Yeah. Will the Negan be the answer here? I mean,
How is Negan versus Ling? I don't even know that matchup.
I'm sure it's not bad, right? He has a bat. Come on.
I mean,
He's
like
swinging from the ground up.
Yeah, she's a zombie. Come on. It's a good matchup.
Mike, what's that move from Negan that always stops you from trying to stance like the down two? What is it? Down 1+2? Back is it? You know, the overhead.
The side step that's built into the AOP is gonna auto evade that. So I don't even know if Negan's really a great choice. I think his down forward 1 and back 1 might be decent against those things.
What about forward 4-2? That has a pretty low hitting hitbox.
It does, but it's slow. You're like, yeah, you're committing to go in with that move. I don't know. Lars is pretty good against Ling as it is, but he was just getting outplayed there in that range game.
I think all he needs to switch is to Twilight Conflict 2. That's all we need to switch is right there.
Yeah, the down twos on whip from like range 2 or 3. I don't know what those were about, but Cuddlecore was on point. The first time she down forward 2-1'd it. Next time she's standing 3'd it. So gotta stop whipping those. Definitely gotta stop whipping them. It could be an analog thing. Maybe he's doing down back 2 and he's getting down 2. I don't know. Xbox analog.
Isn't Twilight Conflict a Cuddlecore stage though?
I think that's
That makes it fair for both players. Final game, let's go.
But she doesn't have conflict in her game.
She doesn't have that whack Lars music playing at the end too.
You might as well pick the outfit.
Although to be honest, I don't like. Doesn't Lars have? Lars has his own song on that stage, right?
What?
Whoa.
Oh, Nani?
No walls. Huh?
What?
Really?
What?
He didn't like that one time he got wall bounced.
Yeah.
Get rid of the walls.
Wall bounce, wall splatted, all those times.
Let's see. I mean, I don't hate this, to be honest. I don't hate this.
Right.
I won't say I love it either, but I don't hate it.
I mean,
I'm
no
very
walls.
I'm very neutral.
Yeah.
First time I've ever seen him pick him. Whoa!
I mean,
down forward and floater out of the jumping kick. Okay.
If that actually floated, that would have been a sick conversion.
Oh, the double firecracker for the side roll catch.
Much.
I miss when that move did nothing.
Oh,
Gets
nice.
the float. Good conversion. Oh yeah, squeezed out a little bit extra damage too. That's not 14. That's only 12. Oh, that could have been a back roll catch. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's been using a lot of down twos, and they've all been whiffing.
He's made Xiaoyu's down forward 1 with a lot, but a little too antsy with the lightning screw again. He got 1, and now he thinks he can just do it whenever he wants.
Not punishing correctly. Still getting a little pokes here and there. Tried to punish.
Hey,
Oh, he could have got the 12.
Did 2-1. He almost got it.
Nice step was the arc.
Yeah.
And no arcs in general from Conflict. He's not really a large player that does that.
He does.
Yeah, he does. I don't know about you, Rip, but he does it all the time to me in FYK.
Wow. I feel like I never see him do it. Like, obviously he hits it sometimes, but it's so rare.
Oh, he's not doing it in this match. I don't know if he just feels like he can't.
I feel like he's
Dude,
just
he's
like
freezing up. He
freezing,
has
yeah.
so many. Like there, whip opportunity again. Another one.
Well, honestly, it's because a lot of
boy.
I was about to say,
Wow.
I was
like
about
that.
to say earlier that a lot of times whenever Cuddlecore goes back turn, he's usually trying to do something to interrupt, and that's when he's getting launched for it because she uses the back turn stance to create distance.
yeah. And there's that check again whenever he goes
Firecracker
into.
into the side step 3.
Oh,
Into the
he caught
forward
it.
4.
Caught him stepping too. That was a great choice.
Oh.
Damn.
Counter hit too.
Round 4.
Yeah, it was a bad position.
He's getting the steps and stuff too, but he just hasn't pulled the trigger on the arc.
Man, he's getting these good blocks.
Right there again. Oh,
Yes.
man.
Don't worry, I already told you, man. With Conflict, he just likes to not win easy, all right? Wait for the final round.
You're right. You're right.
Whoa! The
high kick 3.
wrong kick! That was sick.
I think he was trying to do running,
Oh my
running
God.
3 conversion.
Okay, good
Wow.
conversion. Went mid. Okay, he was threatening the mix. Down 2 in range, but now he's so scared now. He's so used to a whipping.
Oh, well done.
The
That was
challenge.
so risky against Ling, too. What the
Watch. Oh my god, I'm terrified.
Why you? Oh, final round. We don't win easy. It's Conflict.
Oh my god. Dude, Lincoln launched that down 4-2-1. That was the
Not when
long-
it's hitting us.
the down 2 again. Jesus.
There it
Again.
is.
Nice max damage combo. Look at this season 4 Lars into play. Sets it
No,
up
God.
Pokey. Shikahaki.
Get out of me.
Yeah.
You
that
break
was-
the
Perfect,
conflict.
Nice.
Whoa, nice. He's doing it. He's really doing it.
Okay.
Is he gonna do it? With Lars! With Lars! Conflict over Cuddlecore! Conflict going to top 3, guaranteed!
Could have bet all my
Chad!
fight money.
Hey, Chad, who'd you guys bet on? Damn!
Damn.
Dude, there are hundreds of salty people in the chat right now. Just salt broke ass people.
4-1
Dude.
payout coming for
Dude.
anyone who bet on Conflict. Complete prediction. Boo!
That was actually really well played because, you know, the previous scenario when he had the combo
You're
and
rich.
went for the silent entry down forward 1 flip over, she back rolled and then blocked the slide. So the final round, he was like, okay, you're going to block the slide. Check out this forward 2 Conflict in prime position to make it into grand finals on the winner's side here.
Not just that, if he wins the tournament, he's in the top 8.
Dude. This is crazy.
Right
And
now,
if
it's,
Mac wins the next one, he's in too.
is he
Yeah.
guaranteed? Is he guaranteed in if he wins his next set?
Yeah, he just needs to make top 3. He's in.
So if he makes it in, that means you're out.
Yep.
And then
And
if
it's up to
Conflict
Joe.
wins and Joe doesn't, then Joe's probably got to do pretty poorly here too, right?
And look at the match. It's JoeCrush versus Joey Fury. He's got to beat Joey Fury to try to beat and hold on to his spot.
This is crazy.
Wow, that would be crazy if Conflict can somehow make it into it. I
He
don't
can
even
do it.
I mean, it's a great Cinderella story. We'd love to see for sure.
Look at the match. Did you say
He's
Cinderella?
Cinderella? But I heard too. Cinderella?
We're all fucking up our shit today, okay? It's week 9.
I don't know,
Everything's
man.
on
We
the
ain't never said
line.
Cinderella.
Cinderella?
Sweet.
Oh my god. He's not even watching the Disney version. He's not even watching the DreamWorks version. He's watching some other stuff.
Yeah. He's watching the hub version.
I had a
dude.
different
Oh,
upbringing,
man.
guys. All right.
Mac versus Grape. This is gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, place your bets, guys.
What do we see? Bob Lee? The hell is this? Tekken 6?
I mean, he must have a lot of Lee experience from GM, right? Same region and all.
Does
No.
he play on the PlayStation 4 only?
I meant like in the past, you know. Like
Well, I mean,
previous
Mac was
Tekken
on
games.
playing on. He was playing on PS4 for a while before he started coming on PC. So
Damn.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, how many people even use Lee? You know, it's like
Max in the chat saying he's using Fakam ROM. You ain't using no Fakam ROM.
He might. You never know.
Come on, man. You've heard the same story where it's like you always ask someone before the tournament, hey, you
Max should totally use Falcon.
Wait, breaking news.
Yeah.
Dante takes the final top 8 spot over Shadow 2-1.
Oh.
Damn, that pool was still going. Holy,
yeah.
holy.
Man, oh man. That means that it'll be who in the final spot there? Dante versus AccuMajor in loser bracket. Winner gets Cuddlecore. Oh boy.
I love that chuckle.
Oh man, of course, huge shout outs to our sponsors out here. Astro, official headset and mix amp of the Intercontinental Fight Club, and Hitbox, supporting the Match Arena out here. What's the Match Arena up to right now, 10 man? We are at, let me take a look, see here. I'm refreshing the page. $438. Thank you guys for supporting. That goes to our top 4 players here tonight. Of course, Hitbox Arcade. Make sure you guys check them out. Hitboxarcade.com/ICFC. They're throwing in $100 to the Match Arena each and every week to all the regions, right? Okay. So whether it's here at Level Up Your Game, whether it's at Tenno Media for Europe, or whether it's at Majin Obama for Asia, Hitbox is supporting these players out here, which is just like amazing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Shout outs.
Oh yeah, and we do have this coming up next week. Next week we don't have a tournament, guys. We do have a special event though: East Coast versus West Coast, or as it says there, West Coast versus East Coast. All right, these are the official first lineups of matches that we got going on: FDX versus Mac, AccuMajor versus Yukio, Avery versus Tai, Bin Chang, Joey Fury, Sayo versus Spearjin. It'll be 2 out of 3 sets though. Losing team gets to swap their order around. Make sure you guys come on back. That's next week, 6 p.m. Pacific.
Let's go.
And we get to see one of the players, Magnificent. He's the leadoff hitter for the East Coast, but he's also in this top 8 and trying to knock MYK out of this top 8, unfortunately. I mean, dude, that would have been crazy though if MYK was in this match right here.
Didn't MYK and Mac, didn't you guys have like a lot of matches in ICFC?
Bro, they played like every week for the past like month.
Yeah, it was nuts. Damn, Magic 4's the backswing on the way back?
This is actually crazy because... I was gonna say it's crazy because Grape sent MYK losers in this tournament, and now he might mess up Mac's run.
This is a destroyer of chances.
Ooh, the delay there. Nice choice from Mac. You know, it's pretty risky too. We've seen Grape, you know, he does the max punish for 10 frames, right? So, Mac willing to take that risk there. Especially because, you know, it's not one of those punishes that you're gonna see consistently.
Oh my god, how could he slap?
Like that. Nice stab. Wow! How did you get off the wall like that for a full combo?
Dude, this guy knows.
What was that? Oh my god!
Oh, he knows!
What?
So got the screw.
Ooh, I like that screw too. I like that. Nice.
The pressure. Still alive.
Oh my. What's this wall gonna do? Oh, that's bad news. You better roll.
It's gonna hurt.
You did not roll.
Oh, get him!
Nice.
What a step!
Nice step. You know, honestly, good patience too from Grape because that rage drive has some pretty nasty crush properties in the middle of it. So if you like try to jab him, he can jump over that jab when he does that little like flip over.
Yeah, it turns into a 2D character
yeah.
in a split second.
Wait, say that again about the flip over on the rage drive?
Just
the second part goes really
so high,
so you can like jump over jabs and Magic 4 and stuff like that.
Yeah, like you might do an attack to try to hit him out of the air, knowing that he's so high up, but no, he's even higher than you think.
I see.
Trust me, I tried to jab him with Ganryu, and I just see him flying over my head. I'm like, oh, damn it, I'm dead.
Pretty even match so far. Exchanging pokes, 20 seconds left.
Oh my god!
No, that was such a nice. That was a nice try. Good counter hit 4 from Grape.
And time winding down here.
Oh, that was a nice choice. Oh, that was a good block.
Blue stuff incoming.
Nice.
Oh, get that roll
Wow,
out.
good interrupt. Good interrupt. Is he SoCal or NorCal? Where is he
we didn't know, so we know.
Nice step.
Well, everything he made today
nice
is brand new.
though, dude. Only
counts.
Brandini can cheer for him.
Interesting.
Oops, Max still with the lead though. Oh. Wow, long range slide worked out.
What the hell is Grape?
He's a flavor.
I was looking at the backdash. I was like, wait a second. Who is this man?
Could be
He's just a grape, dude. Look at his
I
avatar.
love that his name is Grape and he picks the violet outfit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ugh.
That was so slow from Mac, dude. It was like everything was like the first hit of a string and never the second part.
Jody the Great.
Jody the Grape.
I'm dead.
I'm dead.
I'm freaking dead.
I'm dead. All right.
Oh my god. Give that
I
man
don't
a
know.
raise.
Dude, you got me there.
Jody's not looking too hot here though, Mac. 30 seconds left.
Not enough in
Magic!
it.
Oh my god, is it the wall? The angle's freaking weird.
Wall's good. What the?
No!
Been dropping those combos.
Oh.
Stayed crouching, I think, after that forward 3+4.
Damn.
Nice try there from Grape. Unfortunately, Mac taking that first game pretty convincingly, at least in the last round. Suiken's still dead. MYK has a dog.
Jody the Grape.
So good. It's so good. Jody the Great.
Man.
Suiken's dead. There's dog butt in my face. I need to get her out of here.
Get out of here, dog. Trying to French me.
Oh my god. Oh,
Got a tear in my
this is
eyes.
crazy.
That was pretty good.
This is crazy. Grape still putting up a really good fight. Just a couple of little drops here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of drop combos there. You know, he had some pretty interesting, like, you know, like he tried that whiff punish with those forward threes. Like that's a good choice, right? Especially when you get hit by that first one, every other one just sucks you in. It's just like Lydia's hot, right? So it's like you get that one to hit, right? It was a nice try, but Mac on point, punishing it correctly. So this is big for Mac too, right? One more game, take top 8 in the standings, top 3 in this tournament. That's gonna be a big deal for him as well. So
I see the chat saying it could be Jody though. It's not Jody.
yeah.
Jody does a lot more back four.
You know, there's a lot of effort too. Like the Grape made their account today. Just letting you know. I looked it up.
What?
Everything was made today. Twitter, everything was made today.
Uh-oh. He's a fakie.
It's Jimmy J. Tran.
His Twitter was made today. Like, what do you mean? You follow this man's Twitter all of a sudden? How do you
This
find
is
his
why
Twitter?
that Twitter, everything links to Twitter when you enter a tournament. This is why you're able to pull everything up if people want to follow and look. But the account was made today.
So you're telling me that you're stalking this man, and you know
I'm
that
looking him
here.
up. Because we all want to know who Grape is, right? So I'm just looking it up.
Yeah, he made it today because he had to make it.
Yeah, he made it for the JoJo system.
Yeah, this is probably the first day he's had internet, dude. Calm down.
I'm not even saying anything wrong. I'm just telling you. I didn't even say it like that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm still dying on Jody the Grape. Leave me alone.
Stop bad-mouthing Grape. Stop bad-mouthing Grape.
Oh,
that was
too
such a
far.
nice try again. Always just out of range.
Just slightly.
His Discord is new today too.
Yep.
Who is this man?
What, are we not allowed? Oh, we can't have new players?
I'm just curious. Well, not just a new player, but a new everything.
Ricky.
New everything? Like what? What are we suspecting this man of? You guys. I mean, Suiken, you've been sounding real suspicious recently.
Oh my
Come on,
God.
man. Come on, man. Oh, man, Mac's one round away though from putting this.
To the loser bracket, to the learner bracket.
But this is big for him
Wow.
because that puts him into the top 8 bracket for the season.
Oh no!
All right, Grape fighting back.
Punish, nice. Usually it has pushback except
boy.
at the wall.
What
Oh!
the? Counter hit. Ooh, he wanted to do it again. He
So
felt
scary.
it.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Nice
hit.
bait.
Patient. Wow.
Not over the chat. MYK,
Dude.
run
so
to top
stressed.
8. He's like falling apart before his
What if
eyes.
this is Jimmy?
I mean,
Shut up.
if I'm MYK, right, it's like I would be okay with this ending. Like, if I'm not in the top 8, just let me know now.
Activation eliminating Dante 2-0.
Wow.
Damn, Dante out of the tournament. He's not gonna get his revenge.
Oh, and that will be
That's
that.
gonna be it.
See ya.
Damn, Mac makes it into top 8, pushing me out. Jeez.
Nice try, MYK.
Nice try, nice
Mac doing the duty. I mean, Mac's been super solid, especially these last couple weeks, right? You know, he's been entering every tournament, beating my ass every time we've played, beating MYK up every now and then. I feel like
He
MYK
got lucky against me though.
right? Well, you got to give the man credit, dude. Top 3. Nice job, man. But he gets to play Conflict in the grand finals, and so honestly,
Winners final.
Wow.
Oh yeah, winners finals. That's a big
Both
match
guys
too,
can
right?
shake it
Because
up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure now Mac's in for good, right?
Wait,
Unless
Pretty sure. But what about Conflict?
no, that's the thing. I don't know what happens with
if he
Conflict.
makes first, he takes it.
But what happens with
If he gets second,
Like, what happens if Conflict makes it in and gets over Mac, but not over JoeCrush? Is that possible? Like, there's got to be some weird math where Mac is not super guaranteed because Conflict is still in it.
Let me see how much points.
oh,
Conflict's
so
at 93.
it
MYK.
also depends. Oh, I didn't pay you guys out. Sorry.
Ooh, we got the Joey Crush versus the Joe Furies. Man, it sounds so weird saying it like that. It's the same name, but it's like not because it's
They would
so-
reverse their names last
I'm
time.
gonna put the prediction at Joey Crush versus Joey Fury so that everyone gets confused.
yeah, everyone's gonna mess it up.
Chris Seg says MYK and FDX are still alive.
What?
Because MYK is only down by 2 points at this point, right? He's in 9th, though.
I don't want to do the math. Place your
would-
bets though. Joe Crush and Joey Fury.
Huh.
Man, Mike's on a roller coaster.
Yeah,
can't do this.
Say, don't treat him like this, man. I'm pretty.
I lost all my channel
No,
points. I lost my spot in top 8. It's just
This is why I don't bet.
No, I'm pretty confident MYK is not in because the live rankings show him as 9th, and there's no way he can get more points. Right?
Yeah.
there's extra.
Yeah, that's what I'm
credits
trying
on
to
it.
like. What do I gotta retweet something to get some more points here? Like, increase my entries. I'm down.
Damn.
Oh,
nice
man, all
try.
right. People
MYK.
placing their bets here, as expected. I think people betting on Joey Fury here, winning last week's ICFC. Joe Crush, he won like the first ICFC for season 2, and then he hasn't really made a bunch of top 8 since then.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle. Like I think he's like been 9th a ton, right? Like
Yeah.
because remember when you get first, what that's 100 points. So outside of that first place, he's only gotten 42 points since then, and some of those points are from today. This top 8.
Damn.
Crazy.
This might be amusing.
What?
Someone subscribe. Oh, there we go.
Damn, throw break, broken, route start.
Jumping down. Now I'm confused.
Wow.
Joe Crush is Marta.
Wow.
Nice. Joey Fury with the big damage there. The Marduk's coming back to play.
Chipukin.
Ooh. Not too much damage.
I like the DP. Wow, the DP to get a little bit more oomph to the wall.
That was not bad, yeah. That was a great combo he did there, too, at the wall. Oh, the counter. Didn't even try to get the throw break.
Boy, I remember how their matches go now. Joey throws the shit out of JoeCrush with the Marduk because he has all the command throws. Oh no!
Nope.
Is that my
We're
extra credit?
back! No, Seg confirms MYK's out because Joe is still in.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, those throw games. I mean, that's Joey's game plan in general, right? All of his characters have such strong throw
damn.
games.
Oh, optimal punish for Joey there. Why did they give Marduk that? What the hell? I'll forward 1 so it can punish standing lows.
Oh my, down 4. Wrong down 4.
Down four to down four.
Wow, what was that?
World?
He thought the rest of the hits were coming out because he thought he blocked it.
It looked like a fireball he was charging it for.
Round 3. Fight.
One apiece.
1 plus 2.
Jab lockdown from JoeCrush. Joey just waiting it out.
Nice trying to counter there from Joey.
Oh, he did the while standing one into the command throw this time. I like how he changed the punish. Go for the throw attempt.
Ooh! I like the patience from both players, but JoeCrush, he's got to be the one making the moves now. That's why you see him dashing in.
1 meter and a dream. That's all Geese needs. BTS one throw. Good break. Oh! Punish his parry attempt. I don't even know why Joey went for that. No! That's the Raging Storm!
He,
He didn't even have. Well, he did have meter. He just spent it.
had
What
it.
happened?
yeah.
Okay. 5
Time.
seconds. Wow!
No!
Joey's going for the counters.
A throw for a throw. That's the same exact situation where Joey caught JoeCrush. Returneth the favor.
His dick is what I gave that.
Whoa! The classic Geese down 4 mid parry.
And these mid parries are doing work. Big
Big
damage
boy
here too.
extension with the down 3-1. Keeping the pressure.
Oh, my turn. Let me show you what damage is all about.
I always get what I want.
Oh,
yep.
what? Not now.
You got a foot to the face and tailspin immediately.
Give in to your
Dude, that was crazy.
I like
Instant.
the challenge, yeah. Because he was in that face down, feet away position, so you could do the hold up, neutral, and then 3 or 4, and you can do those wake up attacks. I don't know why you can't do 1 or 2, which is really weird. I don't think you could even do
So
2 plus 4.
Steve can't do anything except for get up sway.
Yeah, that's literally it.
It's so weird. It's like like you can't do while standing 1 in that position, while standing 2. But if you're a Steve player, you can do while standing sway.
Sweet. Oh yeah.
It probably would work too if someone did
It
something
does
super
work.
linear. But it's like
Occasionally, yeah, it
Yeah,
does
it's
work
whack.
occasionally.
I'm trying
I
to do
never
the
go
math here on everyone that's left. So MYK is out now, right?
yes.
So 140 is not enough. So now you've got JoeCrush with 142. Mac has 143. So Mac is 1 point ahead of JoeCrush now. So Joe's got to keep winning here to get ahead. PDX is still slightly ahead of Mac, right? So early
And
to
if-
kind of
And if Conflict gets second, he's in.
right, but Conflict is going to push out JoeCrush or Mac.
Oh wait, but then
Because
once
they're
that
below
updated
PDX right now.
So he needs first. Conflict needs first. if he
Conflict
wants
needs to
make it.
win,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but who gets pushed out is still up for grabs. It's PDX, JoeCrush, or Mac. PDX is like, he's not even in the tournament. He has no control over the situation.
No, FDX, I don't think can get knocked out. If I'm looking at, but I think Conflict can only get from, because these are live updates. I think he
Yeah.
can only get what 50
can
more
only
points.
get-
I think you get 50 points for third at most, right? And then 100 for first. So I think if he gets first, he'd only have 143.
come on.
So 143 means he would beat JoeCrush if JoeCrush does not win this
Here.
set. Yeah.
Woo,
No pressure.
man. Week 9. I mean, dude.
This is crazy.
Season 2.
This is crazy. I
Alright,
feel
so
like
right
Joe
now,
Crush was in the same position first season too.
yeah, he was.
This man's got to do better throughout the season by a little bit.
Wow. What a
Little bit.
punish.
One of the things too is like he didn't take any breaks. It wasn't like he wasn't trying.
No, I know.
He was trying. It was tough, man. ICFC's ruthless.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, baby. Ooh.
This combo does so much.
Until tomorrow.
Couple more hours.
Dude,
1 a.m.
are
boys.
you guys gonna stay up for it?
I just want to read the patch notes, man.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna have them on Tuesday or Monday.
Damn, I know. I think we should do a
Seems like-
boomcast tomorrow night, but then I was like, dude, the patch probably gonna come out. We have too much to do. To learn.
I mean, is it gonna be sizable? Do you think?
Hell yeah.
Really?
Dude, did you see Eddie? It was like 10.
I mean, that's just Eddie, though, right?
Lily's and
know.
Arbit's supposed to be long too.
Oh. All right. Just asking. We definitely should do a boomcast.
How many highs am I gonna have to start remembering that are mids now?
I
Oh,
know.
I hope not.
oh no, big drop. No duck either.
15 seconds.
Try to punish with the throw.
Get out of there. Oh, why would you
How
do
does he
anything?
find those chops?
Why would
Oh.
Good choice. That
The
was
whole
a bad.
sequence was to burn time.
Yeah.
Damn, that was sick.
Great choice. Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Straight
goodness.
up. Just hold that.
It's a homing attack, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Since why? I don't know why.
Oh,
Why
there
would
it
you
is.
hit a button? Or maybe he tried to punish the forward one. I don't know.
Yeah, weird choice then. No reason to get hit there. That's a special mid to begin with.
That sucks. That is the big boy combo, but the axis was slightly off.
Oh,
Wow.
Got him.
Oh, oh, you chop.
I thought he was gonna chop him again.
I know.
we're staying alive here.
Oh wow. He popped up a little bit higher after that flow. Lucky break for Joey Fury there.
Wow, 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 wow.
This is why I love Tekken. Didn't even do anything, but that was so sick.
Give me the frame.
I'm liking this pressure from Joe right here.
Oof. Flying one, good. Generic throw, no good.
Alright, Joey's trying to get this pressure now, trying to get the wall positioning. So a lot of homing attacks coming out from JoeCrush, trying to keep
I like
him
how-
stay there.
I like how JoeCrush too. He makes it seem like he's gonna stop hitting buttons, but he's hella bunsy right now, just kind of throwing off Joey Fury on his approach.
A lot of jabs.
Oh! Burn time and he armored. No! What's it gonna cost? No.
This is bad
He's
news.
trying to burn more time. All those
Yeah,
things are to
block,
burn time.
Block.
Wait! Oh, the second half it didn't hit.
Honestly, if I was Joey, I wanted to get hit just a little bit to have rage.
Yeah.
If I had rage, then it's a different game, right?
Oh. Joey's
Oh,
opened
there's the
him up.
throws though. The throw game. Oh, that catch.
Oh,
Grounded
Fair
it.
and balance.
If JoeCrush
Uh-oh.
wins this round,
fair and balance.
Balance.
Incoming.
he's
Off
gonna be
axis.
in.
Nah, yep.
Wow, he
Oh,
popped
God.
out.
Oh, what?
He can still screw. And he
Delayed.
does. Oh my god, this is crazy.
Rage. Damn it.
Axis works out.
Oh!
Conflict is out of the top 8. He's out.
JoeCrush holds on to his position with the win over Joey Fury of all players too.
10-man with like the saddest voice. I lost all my points.
Oh man.
Wow. Hey, Chad, who'd you guys bet on? JoeCrush wins.
Everyone's poor. That's why I don't bet anymore, man. It's much more. It's much more fun to be a audience member when watching other people bet.
Ouch. Ouch.
Bro.
You're rich. Some of you. Damn.
Dude, I cannot believe what we've been seeing this whole night, man. Upset after upset, elimination after elimination. Tears are hitting the floor right now.
So with that match, JoeCrush secures his top 8 spot. Conflict needed to win the tournament and have JoeCrush not
Lose
win
there.
against Joey. Exactly. So because JoeCrush wins, Conflict, even if he wins the tournament tonight, will be out. And you know, Conflict is one of those players who did not enter a lot of these ICFCs
Actually,
this season.
Hold on, pause real quick. What happens in the
Pause?
case of a tie?
Yo, I'm not a judge.
Fight it out. Fight it out.
If,
Well,
if,
is
if
that
my,
in
if,
the
if my
rule
math
set?
is correct,
First to 3 after the
if
tournament.
my math
Let's
is
go.
correct, all right. Conflict, if he wins the tournament and Mac gets 3rd, they're gonna end up in 8th place, tied at
Day end
143.
of tied? Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god, we got another good match coming your way. We'll figure that out in a second. But coming up next, we've got Cuddlecore versus Aku Major.
That's freaking crazy. That's crazy. Dude, you know, I kind of just want to see the tie now.
Of course.
Just to see,
I
Ooh.
I definitely want to
I-
see
For
it.
the Cinderella story, I need to see
The
it.
I hate you
Cinderella.
so much.
Place your bets. Place your bets.
Oh.
Ooh, man. Aki Major, Cuddlecore. You know, these two had a really sick set when Cuddlecore won. I believe like it was one of the first ICFCs of the season where she had a real sick set with Aki Major. Very close, very fun, and, you know, she pulled it out. And I went into her chat afterwards, and Aki Major's in there chatting it up. He's like, good games, you know, being all happy about it. But, man, you know he wanted to win that match, too. It's like, ooh, these players are good, you know, so.
Mhm.
And Aki Major today, though, like, he had that match against Mac, and that was not good for him. Mac kind of blew him up, so.
Yeah. The whole time I felt like I was watching the whole game and I was just like, AccuMajor hasn't left the wall at
Yeah.
all. Like his back was against the wall the entire time.
And then it's like that was the first game, right? Where the Mishima Dojo, and he just rematched on the same exact stage, and the same exact scenario pretty much happened all over again. So,
Yeah.
you know, obviously, Mac and Cuddle are two different kind of players. So we'll see how he adjusts to the different play style here, because you got to go against Cuddlecore. You know, she's gonna be. I don't know. I don't know what Cuddle's like in the losers bracket, because we don't see her there very often.
She's a beast, man. I've seen her win
She's a beast,
ICFCs starting from the losers and just destroyed everybody. So we'll see.
And don't forget to blow up the match arena, guys and girls. We still have
Just like your
coupon.
toilets.
Wow. We have coupon codes available still. There it is in the chat. Make sure you guys use the code. We are currently still at $438. Let's go. Of course, it goes to the top
apparently 'cause
four.
we used up all the codes.
What?
Nice. Good job, chat. Also, I saw somebody in chat was mentioning about MVPs of the season. Cuddlecore definitely the MVP for this season.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Season 1 though, I think Joey might have been right. Joey won like hella
Yeah.
events. Yeah.
It was glaciating at the beginning, and then Joey, after
Yeah,
the
that's true.
halfway point,
Yep.
he just came in and destroyed everything. I think he even had like a 2 or 3 in a row.
Oh yeah, for
Are
sure.
we gonna have like end of season awards like the NBA or like NFL?
We should do it
Best
after the year.
combo.
We do.
Yeah, best
Yeah.
combo.
Rookie of the year.
award. Yeah, rookie of the year. Best
Yeah.
combo of the year.
Rookie of the year's
Like,
Grape. He just made his account today, dude. It's like there's no other choice.
Nah, rookie of the year is definitely
Conflict.
no. It can't, it's man,
Who the hell is a newer player than Conflict?
PDX. Newish player, did really well throughout the season, you know.
I don't know. Screw Rookie of the Year. Man, get better first.
You're so mean today.
Rookie of the Year better first.
Dude, what the hell?
Because rookies don't win normally unless you're Magic Johnson. Damn.
Jeez.
Oh, he went for the back row catch. The mock
That's a
punch
fair
after
point.
that throw is a back row catch.
F them rookies then.
Yeah.
F
Yeah,
them
like Michael Jordan said, fuck your kids.
Oh my
God,
Colorado! Oh!
He did that mock punch so deep.
He did it so confidently too. He should have just done mock kick. Oh. Because the homing would have still realigned to hit at least.
Yeah. But he would have, I mean, none of us would have known that was going to happen still.
That was wow. Catches are running in.
We'll let the dogs out. Nice hit.
Big damage here. No tech. Stays on the floor. Nice
Oh,
punish. And
no.
the wall splat too. Oh!
Well, one good robbery deserves another.
Hey, look, you guys keep showing up to that same corner store, right? That corner store has been known to rob people nonstop. You guys
The
keep
store
showing
is
up.
robbing people.
Yeah, you
Scene
keep
of
showing
the
up to that
crime.
corner store. You
What's
think
the
you're gonna
deal?
rob that store? Nah, the store robs you.
Barada's finger is always looming.
Good blocking here from Cuddle. AccuMajor playing this pretty solid though.
Yeah. Hey! Oh,
Yo, yeah, no way, bro. Come on.
come on. That was
You can
like.
do that. Come on.
I know,
thought
but
he
it's
really
like
had
that one was like almost too disrespectful.
I mean, it was on block. It was perfect. Mike.
Big whip. What steps?
Damn, he
What
did
is
the
this
rage art
monster?
manually there. You guys ever notice Brian's rage art's just back one, mock punch, mock kick, mock punch. Oh, that's my favorite. That's my
What happened to
favorite.
Ricky?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was tight.
Imagine Ricky just standing.
That's messed up.
I'm glad Suiken's laughing. 'Cause
Oh my god.
Sorry, Ricky.
you're good, man.
From nowhere. Damn. So Cuddlecore facing elimination here.
That is
What
not
were the bets?
unexpected, I would say. Just because AccuMajor and Conflict are both very good players, but yeah, it's unexpected because Cuddlecore has been a monster recently.
And
Do you think she switches
I think so.
to
I think
Elisa?
so.
also, Cuddle was 62% of the chat bet on Cuddle. 62% of the money in the pool, the boom bucks in the pool, were on Cuddle. But the actual total number of bets were actually pretty close, 62 to 56. Damn.
Not bad, not bad. I mean, it doesn't matter for AccuMajor, right? This is like for both these players, they're already in the top 8, so this is just for this tournament, right? They're just trying to stay alive, just getting the money. Right? Winner of this makes top 4, right?
Yeah. Actually, great point. This is to get into the Matcherino prize pool. MYK, you need some Boombucks prize pool because you're making all the wrong choices today.
All the wrong choices.
Okay, all right. I'll let him know. I'll let him know. So if Conflict wins the tournament and Mac gets 3rd, they would be tied at 143. In which case, we have to make their top 5 performances throughout the season with the projections of Conflict getting 1st tonight. He would win the tiebreaker.
What?
So basically, if Conflict wins and Mac gets 3rd, Conflict is in. But if Conflict wins, obviously, and Mac gets 2nd or higher, then Mac is in.
Oh my god.
Okay, just
So
so
here-
it
and-
doesn't get any crazier.
And here's
feel like-
here's the thing, right? So the winners finals is Mac versus Conflict.
Dude,
right?
back in the chat, why?
Conflict. Conflict, you gotta win.
No, here's the
Please
thing.
win.
No, here's the thing. Mac says we cannot let this man win, right? But he gets the first crack, and
up
if
to Mac.
if he puts Conflict in the losers, that's it. As soon as he beats Conflict in the winners finals, then it's it.
In any set, right? Even if he loses to him first and comes back and beats him another set, right? It doesn't matter because Mac's still 2nd at that point,
Yeah.
right? So all you have to do,
Mac, all you have to do is make grand finals
yeah.
in order to secure your spot.
Just gotta win one more set.
Conflict, all you gotta do is beat Mac and hope whoever comes out of losers keeps Mac in 3rd.
Conflict just beat everyone's ass. Anyway,
All right, Conflict, let's
AccuMajor
go.
cover
I mean, Conflict, that's all he can do,
That could have
right?
been Jet
Upper. All right,
Ooh,
Conflict.
nice whiff punish.
Don't be a biatch.
Orbital. Damn, I would have done it. I would have died.
You're not a prime player.
What are you talking? I know an orbital.
Ultra Instinct
The Orbital would have
AccuMajor.
lost there.
Ultra Instinct AccuMajor.
That's because I lose the Cuddle.
I mean, that's the reason why Cuddle Pie was throwing that out nonstop. She was like, Orbital's the only thing that can kill me. Let me just keep going mid and making sure I don't throw out anything risky.
Yeah, I like the choice with the 4-4-3 too. You could do a bigger dash in to cover more space, just to be extra safe.
Yeah. Shout
Now
out
we're
to the team for putting
back-
this out, by the way. Sorry, Ricky. Go.
Oh, and that weird back turn set she's in afterwards, you know, it can really create extra space.
Oh no!
Wow.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh yeah!
all the
Damn,
JT
it
Chinoy
was.
practice is coming to play now. This.
Oh!
Do something.
That's what I said.
Oh, dude, you should have done forward 4-1.
Yeah, it's right. 4-4-1 would be the option there, but I think AccuMajor is a jet upper kind of whiff punisher.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a lot of those times where like you know.
Oh, back roll catch.
Oh,
Nice. Wow, even with Xiao Yu, her use of arm moves is always so good. But obviously the Elisa has a better interest with the armor moves. Ooh. Nice. Nice.
All control that game. God
Yeah.
damn.
those hands were huge.
Because he didn't do something, man.
She's just
Orbital?
No. I mean, honestly, like, he had done forward 4-1 right before that, and then she whipped right in front of him, and he did nothing. And right then again, forward 4-1 would have been great.
Oh man, it's tough. It's tough.
Ugh. Hate to see it. Those are super tough because it's like you're right at the range where it's like it's ambiguous if it's gonna be blocked or not. And then he was like kind of at that spot, and he was like, "Oh, it hella whiffed.
Yep.
Oh, I'm hella stepping."
Damn. Well, tied up one apiece here. Mishima Building, Mishima Dojo.
Dojo.
Dojo got his
Dojo.
back blown out against
Yeah.
Mac, so I think maybe build.
Building's where I feel best with him.
No.
think so, too.
Here's the issue though. Building and those weird angles.
Oh, no, you're right.
Xiao Yu.
But he has the combos. We've seen it. Like when he gets the sideways jet upper at the wall.
It's the link
3-3-2
shot you
off
put
the
down,
side.
though.
No, but it's
Every-
the late.
dude,
It's the late
the
getting the
infinite-
tech trap.
Every
Yeah.
scramble
Infinite,
is in Ling's favor
Yep.
for sure, because there's a back turn option and a front option for her. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, though if the angle is not 90 degrees, I don't want Ling on that stage. That's my rule.
And we haven't even seen the infinite on Ling 2 that she can get.
Like a
but I
pseudo
just,
infinite. Yeah.
I don't know if Cuddle is like someone that like tries to set up like like Trey, like Peeling, right? Like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
is a monster when it comes to setting that up. It's like if he sees a like slight angle, he's like, I'm getting behind you immediately.
Sook.
Sook, whoa, what is this?
Oh yeah, he did this last time too. I mean, at least there's less Ling Xiaoyu angles.
Yeah, that's true. But then the starting position starts off at that angle, so we'll see.
I just never chose this as a tournament stage. It's never been my tournament stage.
I hate this stage.
Fight.
I don't even dislike it either. I don't know why. Like this is never even. I've never even thought of this as like, yeah, I'll consider this a tournament stage.
Nope.
I've never considered this a tournament stage for
The
for
weird
myself.
thing, I don't even consider this a Tekken 7 stage. Am I weird? Like, I've been there since the game came out, but whenever I think of stages, this one never crosses my mind.
I mean, when the game came out, we saw this stage all the
lot.
time. Yeah.
But I mean, Rick the Ruler still thinks that Jimmy was picking Sook on random select every
Yep.
time.
I remember all those storylines. Whatever
That
he's
was
still,
so funny.
He still believes that too. He's like, I don't believe Jimmy.
Yeah, when you ask Jimmy to, he's just like, dude, it just happened on random every time. I never picked the stage.
Wow.
Oh,
Well, it didn't finish it good because off access.
Uh-oh.
Oh, big damage. This
Get
might,
drunk.
this might be dead.
GG.
oh, the wall's here.
Oh, my God. Brian Fury.
Fight.
When I said this might be dead, I was hopeful that I was wrong.
Yeah.
Now I'm sad.
I don't know why she keeps doing standing 3 after that.
I don't know why he's not hitting him. He always hits it on me. You know, like I get mad when when everyone else can block him. Like, what the hell?
I don't know. You just give off that taunt jet upper style gameplay. You know, you're just very taunt jet upperable.
Oh, he tried it again. Oh man, AccuMajor. Oh, you're in trouble now, AccuMajor. You're in hell of trouble now.
Yeah, neither of
You're
those
in hell of
taunts hit.
trouble now. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Sweet dude. You shouldn't have
Is that
poked him
gonna
there,
cost him?
AccuMajor.
Is that gonna cost him?
It might.
Maybe he
Dude,
should
you
have just
woke her
done the
up.
forward 2-1-4, you know?
It doesn't even matter though. Even in the last situation, right? She did that down back 2. He blocked it, but didn't do wall standing 3. He went for wall
Yeah.
standing 1. Wall standing 3 would have been a counter hit and would have won them the round. And I think wall standing 3 in that situation might even be guaranteed.
Yeah, Watson 3 is definitely guaranteed. I think he could even go for 3-4, but yeah, if she stays back there, but a lot of times she's gonna do the parry afterwards. So
Nice. Here we go.
AccuMajor.
Final.
Was it
final
worth
round.
it?
Yeah,
Dude, AccuMajor could punish it with the new 13 because it's an elbow.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
true too. Wouldn't wall standing 3 give you the best benefit in case she does try to do the counter or something?
Maybe, yeah. But then I don't know if you can counter hit the counter. Oh no, the whole thing. Oh, everything I do in neutral is a counter hit launcher.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's swinging. He's like, hit something. He's in big trouble. He's got rage.
Now he has to hit it. Oh, big flow.
Oh
That was a
Big flow.
good jab.
Max
Whoa!
parry. Oh my god. Setting up
Get
the
him.
taunt.
Get him. Oh shit.
Oh my god, that was crazy.
Bro, I could hear Cuddlecore jumping in her seat after slapping her leg right now. she hit that. She got this thing where she gets all hype in there.
Yep.
Dude, that's definitely a get hype moment. Holy crap.
Now, yeah, because that down 1 was definitely like, I am either gonna die if I don't hit this.
Damn, that was good. Cuddlecore takes the set over AccuMajor. Top 4. She's in the money. In the
Nice
match
job.
arena prize pool.
Great
Congrats,
set. Super
Cuddlecore.
close.
That second time.
Damn.
That was the
Dude,
wake up
no.
call.
You know what? The first thought was okay. The second thought was when she was like, hell no.
Yeah. She sat up real quick. Like, what did you just do? Huh? Twice?
Oh man, it was
Oh
so
yeah?
Yeah. 3 lows in a mid?
And it's even though it's like right, he got the block on the down back 2, and then earlier he did the wall standing 3, which got him the counter hit, right? But then the second time he tried to do wall standing 1. I'm not sure if that was gonna beat any of her options, but obviously she did the parry. It's just like, even he like messed up there. So it's just tons of problems
A
after.
lot of it,
two
all
taunts.
of it just happened after the second attempt of the taunt jet upper after missing the first one in that round. He was up 2-1, and then he was like, time to style on. Let
know
me
what?
show them who's the Brian around these parts.
If he had just
Again,
hit,
miss. Oh, real
if he had
quick,
just hit one taunt jet upper, he would have been fine.
Yeah.
Are we Grape? Joe? All right.
Ooh, great JoeCrush.
That sounds like a flavor.
I know, grape flavored JoeCrush.
That sounds like a soda, dude.
Okay.
Let me get that grape crush. Let me get that.
Oh man.
Waste your bets.
Cool. So I'm assuming Lee for sure, but what does Joe do here? And honestly, what is Joe? I've never seen like how Joe plays against a brand new player. Like I don't know if he's ever played Grape. My assumption is that Grape is only started existing ever since today, since he made all of his internet profiles today. So it's like, does Joe go with the geese just because that's his tournament character? Does he go with the Jack? I feel like his Jack probably does better against players he doesn't know. But
Wow, it seems like the chat is heavily in Grape's favor.
Really?
230 right now.
they're just Lee fans.
Who?
Excellent.
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 Oh man.
Ooh, but
You're right though. Yeah.
So crazy.
Money wise and number.
Dude, does the chat know something that we don't? Do they know who Grape
Damn,
is?
who really? You don't believe this man is who he says he is, Mike?
no, you know what? It's the question of who Grape actually is what makes people bet on him. Because like he could be anyone.
Yeah.
He could be Jimmy.
Could be Jimmy.
It could be
Jimmy
Bronson.
with Lee?
Could be
Well,
Joey.
Johnson playing an online tournament. Joey's in choice. He's played himself earlier.
Like with his
I
hand
think
in
they
his
meant
feet.
tournament,
Yeah.
Ready for the next battle.
Jody the Grape is still
Jody the Great.
It's so good. It's so good.
Jody's
Dude,
the
I'm
great.
gonna make an emote with a grape with Jody's face in it.
I just imagined it.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Him
just-
smiling just like in a grape.
Yeah.
form.
Yeah. Pretty good. All right, Grape here versus Crush. I want a grape flavored soda.
Grape crush. Let me get that.
Can you imagine Jody waking up on tomorrow to like Facebook sending all these messages calling him Jody the Grape? He's like, why is everyone calling me Jody the Grape?
It's so good.
Fight.
All right, Grape and JoeCrush. This is to make it into the money here. Match me, no payout time.
Yeah, and JoeCrush, I think, is finally, little weight's finally lifted off his shoulders, right? He knows he's in the top 8 guaranteed, so he can play loose, but maybe, maybe he plays
Gotta
better with
play
the
to
pressure.
win.
That's what he meant to do
Oh.
to punish the down forward 1-4, the forward 1+2, but
Was that guaranteed?
It's a
looked
setup
like it.
if he tries to get up kick.
Get up
it's
kick,
counter
yeah.
hit.
Ah.
KO.
I would have took the guaranteed throw, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm staying on the ground regardless. A lot of back fours. Oh, man, Jody's coming out to
Jody
play.
the Grape.
2 back fours. It's like, yeah,
There
you're
it
Jody.
is.
All right. I need one of the mods to send me a good Jody face picture.
Oh,
Doesn't
try to
hit
get
the wall.
the bounce.
Oh, he went for the quick rise catch there.
Beautiful.
Aisu.
Round 3. Fight.
What do you guys like better, red or green grapes?
Green. I think.
Purple, you mean?
Green.
Purple?
Purple. Whatever color.
I was like red.
The one that's not good, because green's the better one.
Green's the
it's
better
green.
one.
Yeah.
And
Make it
seedless.
Yeah. I mean,
and
the purple
seed-
seed ones are good too, but that's so much work. Nobody
Yeah.
wants to do all that.
I don't think I've ever had a seed in grape.
Oh boy, this
Oh
is
my
fair.
god.
This is fair.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Thank
You
goodness.
Get off the wall.
Oh.
Wait, pick him up.
Nah, Lee was sticky on that wall, dude. He's like, he's hugging onto that wall for dear life. Don't let me go, baby.
He was holding on to it with
I don't
his
want to get
teeth.
caught with my
Not
geese.
yet. Don't let it end yet.
Slide.
Round 4. Fight.
Ooh, down 4 counter hit.
Cheapy the Chiefcase like, I like my grapes boneless.
Oh, J-Cat.
Yeah,
He's
breaded and boneless grapes. Gross.
Ooh,
Breaded.
biggest-
Oh.
Missed it on the last hit.
Oh,
There
no,
it
don't
is.
give him another opportunity.
Oh, counter. No pickup though. Double it. Double it.
Oh,
Right.
No good.
Nice
Nice
block.
block.
The patience from JoeCrush there. And honestly, that was great. You know, great.
That
pressure
was
there from
great.
Grape.
That was
pressure.
great.
That was great pressure from Grape.
RDM's like, yo, this might be someone from another country visiting.
There's only 2 people from that I could think of.
Who the hell are elite players in the world? You know what I'm saying? There's not that many.
Yeah.
Come on, Dad. Thanks for the gifted sub.
It's Miss from Japan. He's back.
Miss.
Dude,
I'm your father. That'd be so funny.
It's Myro.
Wow, just got hit by the second hit. It was the high version, so he didn't even catch him ducking. Just kind of pressing a button, oddly.
Oh, could have parried that.
Yep.
hey.
Wow.
Damn, good punish though.
Got
Ooh.
you. Got you.
Oh!
Don't do this, Joe. Don't do this.
What? JoeCrush with the taunt
I
at
mean,
the end? You never see
It's
a
because
taunt from this
he
man.
definitely feels good at making top 8, so he's letting
What do
it
you mean
all.
we never see a
hang
taunt
out.
from this man? I feel like JoeCrush does that all the time.
I feel like that too, Mike. Oh, man. Somebody said it's Crowder. Is it Crowder? I thought Crowder... Man, maybe I'm making him up. I thought Crowder was like a Julia player. Am I tripping?
Last time I saw him, he was Shaheen and Bob.
Oh, boy. I'm like,
But
oh,
but,
no,
he,
I-
but he was also from Texas, so you know, it's like perfect place for him to reside. If you're a Bob player, you reside in probably in Texas most likely.
Yeah, very good point.
Like Texas, like if Texas has a group of players or characters, right? And it's Bob, Lars, Geese, and Akuma right now. Those are their characters.
What about Ling Xiaoyu?
The only guy I know that plays Ling down there is Jay Chantra.
What about Lars?
Yeah, I said Lars.
Oh, my bad.
But even then, they only played Lars in Tekken 6 when he was good.
Yeah, exactly.
or in Tekken Tag 2 when they couldn't play any other character to play with their main. Which was probably Bob.
Nah, they just play double Bob instead.
I don't know.
I don't think. What if? I mean, Free Shot Long plays on PC, and I'm sure it has like crazy, you know, and everyone would know him.
Yeah, he wouldn't be a mighty ruler.
New account. New me.
There's just some guy named Grape, man. Why can't we just live with the fact that we're losing? This dude is losing to a fruit. All right, just a plate of grapes,
Wow.
just beating ass.
You know that avatar? I thought it looked like member berries for a second.
What?
I remember.
I remember.
I remember.
Fight.
Is that just a grape for his avatar?
Yeah, it's just a grape.
Yeah.
No, you're losing.
It's
Yeah, come on, man. You're losing to one grape.
And the grape it's not even transparent
member.
grape too. It's like literally just
That's like a
with
bowling
white
ball grape.
Yeah, it's not a real grape for sure.
Yeah,
Like
the grape.
someone's first day 3D modeling and they learned how to make a grape. You know?
I'll tell you one thing though. This match has
Oh,
definitely
no.
made me thought about going to the liquor store and grabbing a soda, grape flavored specifically.
I want to go back to Japan. That's what I...
Oh, that would be so good.
nice look.
Aye, nice low parry, JoeCrush.
Round 2. Fight.
This is the final chance for our hero.
Hey, it's the first time we get to see Lee not in that chair.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
true.
that's cool.
Hey, look, he's not in that chair.
Hey, it is. You're right.
All right, that's the first and last time we'll ever see that.
Oh, season 2, week 9. Lee not in the chair.
Secret bounty acquired.
Yeah. I know that would have been good. Oh,
Oh shit, are we not gonna get the bounty? We never get
No,
the
we
bounty.
didn't see a single Lydia today.
I know. Well, I used Lydia today.
Yeah, but we didn't see anyone.
We didn't
anyone's
see
Lydia.
any of it. Yeah.
Hey, Grape, are you a Lydia main by any chance? You want to play her for 5 rounds?
She has a purple outfit, don't she?
Maybe you gotta. Maybe Mac or Conflict will do it for us during the critical set.
Yeah.
The most
Mac is
important
like,
set.
hell no.
Matt, you can do it.
The
Lydia.
whole tournament life on the line.
Oh, what a
Wow.
little person. Great.
With the right combo. This
Hey,
is it.
Dart.
Does
There
take
it
your time.
is.
Nice.
I don't know about this.
That's
Why
gonna
don't you
kill.
send him away with
yeah.
2 seconds?
He's dead anyways.
Yeah, you gotta think about it. You gotta watch this.
All right. As
Kiss
long as it kills.
from a rose on the grave.
Wow.
On the grape.
On the Yeah, that would have been a good hop kick opportunity.
Yeah.
A 4-3.
Nice.
That's what he did. Okay. I was trying to figure out because he got hit by the one earlier, and I was like, why would you get hit? Nice.
Oh, you're dead.
Can we make mid parry plus 14, please?
Look at
Not
this.
plus 15.
And he gets a bar.
Why does she get all this? Oh. Mid parry
Man,
plus 14.
Oh, all right, Grape.
In
You're gonna have to
between.
turn this shit up for me right now, Grape. Turn this shit up.
Nice punish. Good punish.
Man, you gotta be ballsy to taunt in between. I have no confidence.
Hey, beautiful duck.
Could have flip kicked that.
That's the kind of shit where I sit. I'm like, who the hell is this guy?
Hit him with, dude. If Grape hits him with the
Come on.
Final
Get him
Fighting
with the
Grape
mistrap.
and-
Great.
fight.
I'll drop
That's
a
all-
donation.
You guys all wanted a taunt back,
Hell yeah, we did.
clap back. Nice
Oh,
step.
he's
Wow,
damn.
double
He
step.
stepped both of them.
Ooh, good down two though.
Good thing that was a down 2 instead of a down 4.
Oh,
Oh,
nobody likes
No
ducking
duck.
that, huh?
Ooh,
good pickup too.
he's shown that he can do that pretty consistently. So, I mean, if you're a elite player, obviously, I think all elite players have to be able to do that consistently. But
Right. It's like a very important thing to have.
it's like now Steve knowing how to do the crouch capsule.
Yeah, the
That's
down
actually
4-2
like it.
combo.
Yeah, it became a
Basically.
necessity.
Oh god, the
Block, good
defense.
patience.
Oh my god. How many bars?
He messed up. He messed up Rage Art.
Todd, come on.
Oh!
He messed up Rage Art. You can just do down back 1+2. He wanted to do the max damage.
Hit
Right?
him with the come on.
Oh boy, that taunt.
Classic Grape.
Hit him with
That
the
was
come
great.
on.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
That was good.
Jesus, man. And you wonder why
Sick.
JoeCrush gets like he you know how he's the one that copies the chat is like, man, all these guys talking trash about me.
Put some respect in my name.
Yeah.
Drops combo.
And then does that. It's like,
Whoa,
oh,
great
side.
news.
Grapey news.
Whoa!
Oh.
Let's go, AV Kazama. Drop
Holy
in
smokes!
the monies.
Does this say
What? What?
Wow,
Hold
we
on.
maxed it out.
Bro, I thought the
AD.
total was 559. He donated 559 himself. We had a
my
$1,000
God.
prize pool. God damn.
man, and so you know who definitely is happy right now is both Mac and Conflict because they're already in the money. They're chilling.
They're top 3 guaranteed.
Yeah, so that's extra money in their pocket. So good, man. First of all, shout outs to AV, man.
And in case you guys don't know how this works, we're at $1,000 here. Anything above this goes towards a future prize pool, all right? We roll it over for the next time. But $1,000, that's what's going to the top 4 players here tonight. Guaranteed. $1,000 prize pool. Thank you very much, AV Kazama. AV 1230, 559.
The
Hitbox
legend.
with 100. Seg with 100. Little Bill Scales with 100. Space Control with 50. Alchemist with 10. Tasty Steve with 10. Plus everyone with the coupon codes. I'm sure there's more of you guys. Let me scroll through there while we have a little bit of downtime here before this next match sets up here. Damn, we're loading in that fast. Oh, nice.
It's just a rematch, dude.
Yo, chat.
DSM Bonsai, thanks for the 3.
Dude, drop
Look
your
out for the
booms
5.
right now.
Yeah, drop the
Yeah,
Drop them.
emotes.
Drop them.
Drop
You got
all
the Patricks, the
Drop
booms,
all the
whatever
booms.
favorite emote you got.
$1,000 maxed
Ooh.
out today. Thank you so much, everybody. Dude, this really goes a long way for players. Trust me. You guys are
yeah.
really letting these players know how much you guys love and enjoy watching some good ass Tekken here at ICFC.
And that puts a little bit more pressure on this match specifically because winner of this makes the money, loser of this
Round 1.
later.
See ya.
Later. Have fun, man.
I was
Yeah,
waiting
I'll
for Rickstah to say, see you later. What would it be ya?
No, it's just like, hey man, I hope you had fun here. Good, nice showing. Take care. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Dude, Isaac.
God damn.
Dropping the gifted subs down there.
Ooh, beat him to the punch.
Oh my god! Doug!
Daddy is right.
What the stop? Oh my god!
Yo,
Oh my god!
Amy,
Oh god!
Amy
He's got my children hostage!
oh my god!
Yo, chat, you guys, there must be hard to deal with some booms right now. I want every fucking boom in the chat right now.
It's over, Harry! Oh my
God,
god!
AV Kazama, god damn.
Fight.
Oh my god!
JoeCrush and Grape probably both just got gifted subs right now. They're probably distracted. Like, what the hell's that noise? What's going on over there?
Holy shit.
Oh
AV.
my god!
Thank you, man. Damn.
Have your way.
So, take me as you will.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Take me as you will. Draw me like one of your French girls, Amy.
yeah. Have me however you want. Flip me over.
Whoa,
and do
What the hell, Mike?
What the hell? Sideways.
Oh, dude, Grape. Oh, that could have been a wall splat.
Yeah, he messed a big time. Oh! This time.
Whoa! Dude, Rage
That's
Art is
it.
over.
Unless he gets.
Yeah, he's
Going for the resplat?
Oh, no! He messed up the slide.
Oh, he messed it up. The wall side. Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Eddie taunts after that. That's
crazy.
tight. All right, get him, Joe. I respect that.
Nice combo there, Joe.
Listen, you taunt on your good days and you taunt on your whack days. You gotta taunt regardless.
Dude.
Hey,
Okay, no matter what, I'm talking hell and shit after this. That's for sure. Dude, Joe, if you lose, I'm talking hell and shit. I'm going on Twitter. I'm gonna say, put some respect on my boy's grades today.
How does he do it?
No, you're both
The wall wasn't there.
Yeah, the wall was not close enough. Oh, that could have been a
hey. Don't drop
Oh,
it.
Todd!
Come
Nah,
on,
he
bro.
ain't.
He's
on,
too
Grape.
respectful. He's too respectful. This
Hey,
is
look.
someone else.
No, he's not taunting until he wins the
He
set.
wins, right? You gotta do it
okay.
after you win.
Good,
There's
good.
two types of taunts. Yeah.
Oh, you're dead.
Jody the Great
You're dead. No,
Hey,
be there.
hey.
Go to the wall. Hit him with the mistrap. Great. Hit him with the mistrap.
Do we get a taunt?
No.
Oh, respectful.
Listen,
Grape.
grapes don't know how to taunt. They only know how to act delicious on a plate. All right, that's all they're good. That's all they're good for. Good for acting delicious on a plate, and also, yeah. Who puts grapes on a plate?
Dude.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, bold.
I don't.
dude.
You obviously, I'm
Grapes.
a grape noob, man. I don't eat
Yeah.
grapes. Anyways,
Yo,
man,
good
nice
to
job.
Grape, top 4.
Stuff, yeah.
Nice job to JoeCrush as well. Now you're gonna get massive amounts of hate on Twitter from Suiken.
Oh my god, dude.
Excuse
That
me,
was too
guys.
crazy.
I'm going
Yo,
on Twitter.
My head is
Ignore me.
exploding.
That was
My head is
nuts.
exploding right now. We got
And
AV
I'm broke
Kazama,
again.
like a bajillion subs gifted, plus 559 into the match, Reno. Then that match, the craziest situations. JoeCrush dropping the combo for the resplat.
Yeah.
Somehow, what's his name? Grape doesn't get the slide, and Joe gets
Yeah.
to close it out anyway, and then taunts. Oh
That,
my
no, that,
God.
honestly, that was my favorite taunt. That taunt was
was a good
tight
taunt.
because it was just like I barely won that game, but I'm still gonna taunt like I dominated you, and that's what I like about Joe. Because listen, you gotta taunt. If you taunt after one perfects, you gotta taunt after greats and all those really close sets too.
That was tight.
Oh my
That
god.
was tight.
Now,
Fire and pay you guys out. My bad.
Oh, my
now,
God.
bro, is the set to kind of determine a lot of things, right? It's not gonna determine everything, but it could. So right off the bat, it's gonna be Mac versus Conflict, and these two guys right now. Mac is in. Conflict is on the outside. But if Conflict can manage to win this tournament and Magnificent
Gets third.
gets third, Conflict and Mac will have tied points. But because Conflict won this tournament and Mac didn't, and Mac has not won the ICFC, so the higher placings and whatnot, Conflict will get into the top 8. So this match right here is big, but Conflict has to win first. If Conflict does not win here in this set, even if he comes back from losers, because Mac will place at least second or higher, he will qualify regardless.
Yep.
So all Mac has to do is win one set. It doesn't even have to be this set. He just has to win this set or the set in losers to make sure he guarantees himself. And Conflict can only win by
winning. So
which
yeah,
is
I
even
mean,
harder.
That's the crazy.
Like Mac's not out of it even if he loses both of these
Exactly.
games.
Mac can lose both of these and still qualify because whoever comes from losers might beat Conflict one set, and that's it. Can Conflict get second, Mac still in. So it's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
So it's gonna be pretty big here for both players. I mean, obviously if you're Mac, you just want to win because there's $1,000 in the prize pool, so that's already a good reason to win, regardless, right?
Damn, and it's 70-30 Mac's favor right now. Come on, chat. Give some love to Conflict here.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
tough, man. Conflict has never struggled with the debug. Has Matt? It's like, it's like that's
I don't even know how you would debug on an analog on the Xbox controller.
It's probably easier, dude. Think about you just roll through it, dude.
I feel like you would roll through it and then the pad will just slide out of your hand.
Putting it all on Conflict right now. It's all on Conflict. Let's go,
crazy.
Everyone, look, I'm here. Xbox gang, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Damn, Rick's part of the game.
Part of the game, man.
Damn, he's the one playing for Conflict right now. Let's go.
He only lets me play for him when I have my Xbox controller, though.
It's fitting. It's fitting.
Play on the pad or the analog.
I do the analog.
Heck back.
I feel like I think I would switch and put my directions on the shoulder buttons. Just
Are
play
you
it like a
allowed
hitbox.
to set your buttons as analog directions?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Like left is X, up is Y, but then up forward is X plus
Play
Y.
it reverse.
You know what I'm saying?
I think you could do that in like the actual menu of the PlayStation.
Yeah, you have to go
play it
inside.
just right.
Yeah,
Because then you can just put both analogs,
Yeah,
I mean-
and really feel stupid.
like a real shooter
Mac
player.
with the Fang pick. Interesting.
Okay.
This mighty
First of
ruler
3
here.
games. And he just saw Grape putting in work with that mighty ruler.
Yeah, he sure did.
Don't let those ranks deceive you.
Damn.
He hella ducked
it.
Good duck.
Hey, you know what's gonna be the best part, dude?
That's so funny.
Dude, tomorrow.
They're gonna do that to
Nah,
more
bro.
moves,
Tomorrow
yeah.
they're gonna undo the change. It's gonna be high again.
Good. I never stopped ducking it.
Same.
Yeah.
It's messed up because I only started ducking it when it's turned to a mid.
It's gonna be high minus 14 next.
I'm okay with both of those
It goes
changes.
into a low instead.
A lot of patience for both players.
Oh, he
Oh,
could've
bad
both
jump.
converted. He would have just got like a shoulder, but still would have been good.
Woo!
Wow, who is he? Is he you? Is this you?
And Conflict has kind of been spacing that move in particular. I saw him miss whiff a lot against Cuddle earlier too. So
Schnixies!
he tried to do the parry. Would that parry? Does that not go through unblockables?
He did it too early.
He did it
It's
way
a charge.
early.
Yeah, it's a charge up, so you have to wait. Yeah, someone in chat spelled two's wrong.
Max just in and out style right now with the crouch dash while standing one or the crouch dash one.
Ooh.
Oh, catches him stepping with the back one. Small lead for Conflict here. Oh, the down back 2-1 saved him the second hit. High mid strings. Oh, he missed the forward back 2-1.
Oh, he likes doing that. You notice he likes doing that counter, the delayed string.
Hey, big trade. God.
Conflict's just having such a hard time dealing with this. Wow! He tried to up forward 2 out of his troubles, but it doesn't work.
Oh,
I don't like to
Yes.
win easy. I'm Conflict.
Yep, there he is. Not trying to win easy.
How do I make this harder on myself?
Yeah, let me
style
duck
lightning
against
spear.
this wall right now.
Just how I like it. Round start, half life gone, 45 seconds left.
Got him right where I want him.
Duck against this
Oh,
wall.
that wasn't a
It
combo.
wasn't even a combo.
Oh, man, okay. He just gave away around because he wanted to make it more difficult. Got it, got it.
How am I supposed to win when the other guy can't even win the game?
Oh my god. Threading the needle over here.
Wow.
Much low parry there.
Nice. Good carry. Aroof. Aroof is on fire.
Nice pressure. Nice.
Nice
parry.
low parry.
Waited for that string.
Oh, second
Oh,
tag.
God.
Two?
Uh-oh.
Tag two?
Big.
Oh my god.
The hop kick came out too slow.
Dude, yeah, Mac had it too. It was everything was right. It was just the reaction was just a little bit too slow.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
enough
man.
of a Fang main. Damn.
Yeah, you know, it's
By
like
that much.
honestly, not sure why he chose Fang, but it didn't look bad, right? It looked like he had a decent read on the match. It still didn't win it though. So does he?
It's definitely
does he
one
feel-
of his characters.
Yeah, I know. But does he feel confident enough to run it in this tournament where it's like, you know, it's a mighty ruler. He don't play it that much, you know, other than probably tournaments.
Right.
Whew.
Damn.
That'll be interesting
This
though.
is
I mean, because
crazy.
you know, obviously he chose Fang for a reason. I'm not sure what the reason is. That's why I'm interested to see if he goes back to it. Right? Does he have faith in the Fang, or is it gonna be Bob time?
Yeah, that neutral was looking really good for a minute. Like a lot of just crouch dash, pumps, you know, and then he'll do the low, sometimes the mid, but somehow Conflict just like a one low parry here, one other thing there, and then he just made it back.
Mm-hmm. It's just clutch defense too. Like, you know, just felt like he was like he wanted to win, and then that run round he's like, nah, I want to lose. let's lose real quick, and then he's like, nah, I want to win again.
But then I think that's how Conflict plays, you know. It's just like I'm willing to throw away this round for a big read at the beginning with a lightning screw or some crap, you know. It's just like that's totally his style.
So he's giving him a false sense of security for the player, right? Like, oh, you're gonna get me now.
Nope.
Up for 3.
You never had your car.
Just kidding.
I mean, that's the best way to play sometimes, right? You make him think like you're really dumb and you just gonna do dumb things, and then you just keep doing it.
To be really good at that. He gets like the smallest lead, then he just stops doing everything, you know. And then he just like, and then you run up and do a low, and then he low parries. It's just like what?
Oh man, but this is first to 3 guys. Winners final of the tournament.
You know,
Last
nice thing,
week, regular season. Yep.
nice thing about these two guys, they both stream hella. They both stream hella Tekken too, so you know it's good to see the dudes that are grinding out this game, streaming a lot, also doing well in these tournaments.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta put in the work. Gotta put in the time.
Nice. Low
Yeah.
parry.
Man, Conflict's defense willing to take those risks with those low parries, and it's paying off.
Dude, and Matt going for the Fang pick again.
Cool.
Yeah, I like Fang because he keeps Lars in check for some of his like moves and stuff.
How is he getting clipped like
But to the
that?
wall. Of course.
Half-Life.
Oh, God.
Half-Life.
Ooh, boy.
Jesus, that was max range. Chases him down on the while sending 2 down.
Oh,
Oh, just a 10.
could have got a arc blast, right? Or forward back 2-1.
Yeah, he could have
Yeah.
anything.
And
Nice
Big
stab.
step. Didn't even get the 1-2 though. He went for it.
Yeah. Really compact game from Conflict. I'm liking it, but same thing with Mac too.
yeah, Conflict has evolved.
Yeah, he's a new man now.
He's a new man with Grape all
He
over him.
evolved from Conflict to Conflact.
Conflict. I was gonna say the same shit.
Oh, good blocks.
Double rage.
Wow, the new one.
Dude. To be honest, I totally forgot that existed.
Yeah.
He did that. I was like, what is he doing? Oh yeah, that's mad fast. That's cheap.
Dude, it is mad fast. And he has a mid wall bounce that's plus. Caught him.
You have a backward tempo step, so do I. Mine just more anime.
Hell out of it. It only comes off of 1 move.
Oh.
Damn, he confirmed arm. Are you serious?
Take him to the wall.
The other
Take him
wall.
to the wall.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Hey,
He needs
Conflict.
buffs.
Oh no, he evolved from
Black
Conflict.
girl.
Jeez.
The second generation Conflict didn't last very long. He already evolved.
Is that 2-0?
That was 2-0.
Is
That was
Hey
this
Matt, do you
storyline
want to be in
gonna-
this top 8 or not?
Right. Is he? Damn. The Fang pick not working out, and he bet it twice.
You know, the big issue though is that he didn't choose a stage the second game, and it got him the worst stage probably because you know
Yeah.
Fang's not that great with walls or without walls. Like his damage isn't that good, but you give Lars walls, especially that close, no matter where he launches you, he's gonna touch a wall. It's like
And then to the next wall after it breaks.
yeah. So not choosing your stage there kind of cost him, but we'll see. We'll see if Mac chooses to switch characters or not, because that was rough.
What stage would you think you should pick against Lars?
No walls.
Small stage, so you could get to the wall too, even though he carries you to the wall.
Does he have issues with smaller stage where like if his combo is gonna mess up because the wall's too close?
He has to shorten his combo, right?
Yeah, basically, because like the bigger the wall stage you do, he's just gonna do his bread and butter anyways,
Right,
and
it's
that's
gonna get hella
reach the wall.
far.
Yeah,
Like,
and he's
yours
gonna get hella extra damage. Yeah, so might as well get the small wall stage, so you could at least carry to the wall too if you get a launch.
I think in this match in particular, I would have gone infinite, only because Fang doesn't really like benefit from walls all that much. It feels like in this situation.
Right.
Maybe if Mac was like one of those wall pressure heavy style Fang players, but you know he's not.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah, when it flashed in there, I definitely thought he picked Lydia. I was like, what?
For a second. Yeah.
What?
Just during the flash, you know, the
You guys all
blonde
really
hair,
wanted to
the
see
red
it, huh?
shirt, you know.
Dude, and it's Howard of State with Lars. He could break all the walls
Yeah, same.
and
flip.
get to the last wall on the
Yep.
after the
At the
floor,
bottom.
after the balcony, dude. It's crazy.
Round one.
The
Same
modders had to put him outside the stage, and he
Yup.
was still big.
Oh my goodness. Well, let's see if the Bob's any better than the Fang was.
Bob, I think, in my opinion, Mac's best character, hands down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the thing is though, you know, like we were talking earlier about Cuddlecore and timing. Conflict is the same kind of problem, which is probably why he beat Cuddle. You know, the timing-based player.
Ooh, he almost.
It's crazy.
Dude,
Yo,
I love what Conflict is doing now. Instead of doing the full delay, he's forcing him to take the mix-up.
Yep. Conflict's so comfortable now. He did
Yeah.
enough work in the earlier games, and he just got max timing right now. And he has to readjust to the Bob. Oh, nice confirm. Wow. Wow! Wave into stop to eat orbital.
Oh my god.
that was great. I
He
love
looked at it.
it. This
Nice
guy's waving.
Military.
I'm gonna orbital.
A little too close for that carry.
Step.
Oh,
good
snap,
job.
he finished it with the high.
Oh, good.
Keeping it safe. Okay. And get a little breathing room as well with the Rage Art animation.
Got him.
Nice, nice.
Round three.
Damn, Bob is so fat.
Fight.
Like, all that flying down from the air.
Probably dead. God damn, caught him stepping.
Oh!
Combo choice.
Okay, Mac is awake. I'm starting to see different movements.
Ooh, counter hit. Triple. Now the low. Now
He
the
got
mix.
mixed.
Damn,
Back
he's just
one is
putting up
so
a
good.
stop sign of back ones.
Yep. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave the scene.
15 frames, reaches half the screen. The original Claudio back one before Claudio.
got
Not
one.
a comfort! No guarantee! He had a guaranteed hit
God.
there, but oh my god.
Set point for Conflict to win 3-0.
Fight.
Crazy.
Get top 2 in this
Really?
tournament and stay alive for this top 8. Damn, nice whiff punish.
Really don't know about that second time picking Fang choice, you know. The one time was good, but man.
The step.
Oh no, the mid
Oh
design.
boy. Hey, there's a wall over here.
Yeah.
Yep, and he still
There's
has
a wall
the
over there
screw.
too.
Oh, he
messed it
messed
up.
up the last part.
Ragey Sue.
Rage drive.
Nice
Oh!
Nice.
whiff punish.
Hit him with the rage
Nice.
arts.
Mid, he has to go low from that too. Down jab into low, down 4. Nice.
Can't win easy. Here we go.
I mean, same thing can be said for Mac. this set too, right? Mac is
Only
making
the
it hard.
conflict strat.
He's stealing his strats.
Yeah, like how do you like this? I'll let you win real early.
To
You
beat
win-
the
can you win
best,
with
you
the-
gotta play like the best.
Can you win with the lead conflict? See how you like it.
It's infectious.
Wow, big whiff from both of them.
Boy.
Oh, he had it. The second hit counter hit. The rest of the string's guaranteed. Didn't see it though.
This guy Conflict is crazy.
Wow.
Nice.
Crouch dash one whip. No!
Oh,
Oh my god. Jumping.
Faulty
They're nervous.
scrubs.
Oh my god.
Big drop! Oh, I'm so scared of a lightning screw. It's over!
It's over.
Man
3-0.
playing with his food and he gets... Damn.
You want some drama, baby? Listen, here's the drama. All right, it doesn't matter, but Conflict is still alive in the top 8. Oh man, Conflict is still alive to win this tournament.
The come from ahead victory, nicely done.
Snatching victory from the jaws of defeat normally.
Damn.
Come off them shoes, Hobie.
Wow. Now,
Dude, he literally jumped on accident. Toe
Yeah.
kick whiffed. He
Yup.
still won that round.
All these opportunities.
Isn't that crazy?
back. That was an easy headbutt. Like every time. Like
Dude, he could have done
any.
anything. He could have done anything.
Damn,
Wow.
is it Color versus Grape next?
it's so funny. I'm just looking at the chat. It's like, who's a Lars player in there? Because someone just typed in hashtag Lars Nation. It's L Train. It's like the only other Lars player I know. Like, all right, yeah, you know what? Conflict and L Train is the Lars representatives.
Yeah, basically. Cuddle Core versus
boy.
Grape
That
coming
makes
up
good.
next. First of two games.
Oh yeah, Grape, obviously the impressive Lee player, the mystery Lee player that has definitely exposed himself in our chat earlier. But
Oh,
it's
really?
fine.
Who?
He's
He
definitely
did.
exposing himself. It's cool though. I'm gonna
Who
keep
is it?
calling him Grape.
Wait, who is it? I don't know still.
Yeah, Ricky. Who
Hey,
is
good
it?
night.
Type it in-
Hey, good
type
night,
it in
good night,
the
Grape.
Discord.
Yeah, Ricky, tell us who it is.
Good night, Grape. Have a good run today.
Chris in the cause. I had a feeling. I remember the one week I wasn't here, a Elite player made it into top
Yeah,
8,
he made-
and it was Chris in the
That's right.
cause.
He made top 8 before.
Wow.
But now he's evolved into his final form, aka
Grape.
Grape.
What what evolution.
Cool.
Everyone's Grape in the
Damn.
chat. That's what I'm saying. No
Everyone's
one,
like,
no
I'm
one,
Grape.
and no one and everyone is Grape. You know the best part? He's in top 4, so we got to get his information anyways. Hey, look,
Yeah, you ain't getting paid if you don't tell us
Unless
who
you
you
ain't getting
are.
paid, so you better tell us who you are. We're gonna shake the information out of your pockets. Unless you're gonna
Everyone's
be
like, I'm Grape. It was me. Give me the money.
I'm Grape.
that'd be tight if he did it like that. That dude that won Super Turbo that one time, or online. He's like, yeah, give it to the poor, or someone. I don't, whatever, just not me. He won the tournament with Ryu, and he basically just said, yeah, give it to the homeless.
Grape is Alex Valle.
I don't think Valle has. I don't think Valle can slide.
He can only electric. With the
Yeah, only electric. He can only electric. He has
can
good
do
electrics. Slide's probably too hard on an American joystick.
Oh,
Yeah, it is,
Oh,
actually.
that's unfortunate.
Power. What the?
Ooh,
wow.
nice.
Airborne.
High versus low.
Man, dude, this is crazy. Because the winner of this plays Mac. There's so many. Oh my god, the storylines are
Wow.
tight. Hey. And honestly, the biggest wild card in this entire situation is Grape, right? Because there's nothing to lose here, nothing to gain, other than money from this tournament.
And there's $1,000 prize pool. There's a lot
Yeah,
to gain.
wow.
there's a lot to gain. If you're playing just strictly off of that, right? Because, you know, like, I saw in the chat earlier, JoeCrush said, it's okay, I'm already in top 8 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, there's a little pressure taken off of him. You know, whether or not we want to believe that he tried his hardest or not, that's up for debate. But what I will say, though, is that when you don't have, you know, when you know that you've already qualified for something, you do kind of play, like, a little bit loose, right? Maybe not to your best, but Grape, this is like, this is all he's got.
Yeah, I mean,
It's his tournament final. All right.
oh boy.
Ooh,
he's
that's
dead?
huge. That's it.
No, he's a...
What the hell?
Wow.
I love those slow-mos. Oh, the God standing for.
I swear, hers is always,
I'm-
always counter.
Yeah, I'm calling it. Her standing for. I'm calling it the God's counter for.
Dude, the way that she uses it, I want to see her play Steve and back one people like that. That'd be so sick.
Oh, anti-air.
Grape going in.
Yeah, double
going
power
in.
crush.
Nice sidestep block
Why
on
not?
the 13 frame homing move.
Seriously.
Oh,
Couple whiffs coming out from Cuddlecore.
I think that was one of like the worst design decisions they made. Is like, hey, let's give some moves power crush abilities that low crush when the 2 way to beat power crush the lows and throws. Like, what are
Yeah.
you thinking?
Like,
Oh, crush.
damn.
And Cuddlecore, I mean, I don't know how many.
So good.
It feels like Elisa has like 20 power crush moves. Either that, or it's just like I don't know, like where she's getting these moves from, because it's like it seems like you can never hit Cuddlecore. You feel like, look, I can punish her now. I can actually hit her, and then she just armors through whatever you just tried to do. Almost every time it feels like.
Yeah, like I remember like the last time I played Cuddlecore at ICFC, I was just like, I can't hit her. And every time I feel like I can hit her, I'm like, look out for the power crushes, but I'm still getting hit. I'm just like, how does she do it? And then I try to overextend even a little bit, Magic 4. I'm just like, bro.
Yeah,
It's a problem.
It's definitely one of the like. I love playing matches like that because it's a problem that I have to solve right in real time, and it's like the other person is constantly just solving my problem, no problem. He's like, oh, the Rickstah, whatever, +2, 4, whatever, get out of my face, no problems, right? But man, like I'm playing, I'm struggling, but it's so fun to try to figure it out, right? It's like against Cuddle, I genuinely have no answer. Watching, even when she loses, I'm like, how'd they do that? How did they beat her? I'll watch it, I'm like, I still don't understand.
Right.
It's so hard.
That's one thing I used to do back then too. Like, if I ever had trouble running up against like certain opponents, I'm like, man, I ran into them in tournament 3-4 times. I lost every time. How do I beat them? And then you go back and watch their runs in previous tournaments, and you just watch how they lose, and it's just like, how are they doing that? How?
I don't get it.
It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, Zach Ward he had the answer. He said that power crush is high, duck and punish.
I mean, that's
Okay.
honestly, but like,
Okay.
that's truly the answer, huh? Okay.
It truly, it truly is the answer, right? But in practice, it is
Yeah.
the hardest thing to just feel confident. Like, I'm gonna stand here and duck.
Yeah, right now, this is it. I'm calling it out.
I mean, if you have a slide like that, like Grape does, hey, it's a great time to duck. Keep doing it too.
But then like her running 2, and then the other power crush has like the low crush frames too.
Yeah.
Try to get the quick prize cash. Wasn't fast enough.
Ooh, I like that interrupt from Grape though. The wall standing 3-3.
Damn, bro.
Ooh, the
Power
arm.
crush.
That was just a raw trade. Didn't even need a power crush.
Oh my god. You know, the way that this match is going is how I feel when I play Cuddlecore. I'm like, I gotta get in. Oh my god, I got magic forward or hit by something on the way in and it's over.
Fight.
And just like that.
Round star magic 4 again.
Oh man,
damn.
Cuddle is just getting every counter hit. Ooh, tried to get the extra wall splat. Tried
That
to
flip
fake
over right there with the
He
back
tried.
4-3.
I'll
Right
give it
there.
up, Grape. You tried.
Ooh, the way she hit the wall there, that 1-2 was guaranteed.
Yeah, right. It's like she was back turned.
Sometimes
Look
that
weird.
happens.
Oh. Nice.
Oh, flash duck into jabs, nice.
It's not out. Not out of.
Oh,
No, that's still not out.
Crouch
Oh,
about to suck it.
yo,
Hey.
damn. Okay, hold on. No, I don't even care that he lost. The fact that he tried,
I respect
Like,
that.
that respect
I hella respect that.
because that's not easy. It's not easy to just get up off of a crouch cancel to do a jab first of all, and then to try to do the just frame afterwards. Like that's just big nut status right there. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to show off
Yeah.
at that point. But unfortunately, it didn't work out.
Nope.
It was a nice try, made us excited for what could have been, but unfortunately, what is Cuddlecore goes on to the top 3. Now
Ooh,
it all
boy.
begins.
Cuddlecore versus Mac. Losers final first to 3 guys. That's going to be the next match.
Great
Tamak, can we
run.
show
Great run to
the
Grape once
people
again. That was sick.
what the prizes are for the finals? This is what people are playing for. You get to top 8 so that you get to the finals, where this is the grand prize. You get the Astro A40TR headset. You get the Asus Tough Gaming monitor. You get one of the paintings from Rucang's dad, which we haven't watched the painting video in a minute, but it's either Moonlit Wilderness. It's got the beach. Is that what it's called? The beach? What the hell do you call this?
Island Paradise?
Island Paradise. Thank you.
Wow.
Or the Tekken 5 throwback stage. Plus, we got 6-month subscription to Boxu, which is a bunch of Japanese snacks for 6 months. Plus, the Popcorn Baron, $300 worth of popcorn. Crazy. This is the price tag.
I'm going to get strawberry popcorn.
Get it.
It was the weirdest thing that I heard from
Whoever
last week's
wins,
popcorn
can I
thing.
just have some rock candy, please? from the box.
I'll give you some pickle popcorn.
Ooh, pickle popcorn. That sounds
Ew.
amazing.
Gross, I hate pickles. But one thing I
Not
do
grape
like are
popcorn?
these grape popcorn. Let's go. A big shout out.
Grape
So
popcorn
once
sound
again-
gross, but strawberry popcorn sounds good. What am I just a grape bigot? Like, I don't know.
You're getting
grapes
close
ever
to
do
it,
to you?
Ricky. You're getting
What did
very
grapes ever
close.
do to you?
I don't know,
Grapest
man.
bigot I've ever seen. Ricky.
Oh man, the Moonlit Wilderness. I didn't
Oh,
even
it's so
know.
good, dude.
I didn't
This one's
even
so
know that we're gonna have throwback stages for the prizes. This is so sick,
Look at that painting, dude. I want that.
dude. Could you imagine? Dude, could you imagine if Joey wins the season 2 and he just has a room full of these portraits? That'd be so sick.
Bro.
Surrounded
That would be
himself
so
with Tekken
sick.
stages.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
one of a kind, exclusive. Shout out to Rukeg's father once again, man.
Yeah.
These are super sick.
Island Paradise.
The amount of shading, the color texture in this painting
one,
alone is
Dude.
amazing. Different
Dude.
color yellows and everything. You guys like, wow. It's shout outs to Rukang's dad.
And look at that. Perfect timing.
Nice. So Magnificent versus Cuddlecore. Now let's explain the bigger picture here, right? Which is Magnificent is in top 8 right now.
But if he loses this,
If he loses this, his position is up for grabs by the person who's waiting in grand finals, which is Conflict.
oh my
Round
god.
1.
So
But here's the
Oh
thing,
my
too.
God.
He also lost 3-0 to Conflict. Maybe his best bet to placing.
is to let Cuddle win.
Yes.
Well, no, but the thing is that if he beats Cuddle, he's in regardless, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
And
More
he's the only
points.
one that beat her today.
Oh, yeah.
Because if they
Yeah, good point. And the reason both of them are in losers is because of
There's a
Conflict.
conflict.
conflict, yeah.
So Max got to beat Cuddle.
Yeah. Because even for the tiebreaker, remember they said that he needs to get second.
Crazy.
For the tiebreaker, he would. The only way he could break the tiebreaker actually is just getting second.
The only way they tie
Yeah.
is if he gets third.
third, yeah.
So yeah,
Right.
the only way like we avoid that is by winning this.
I mean, yeah. And so right now he's in the worst position, but at the same time he does have a lot of outs here, right? But if you're Mac, you just want to be Cuddle. It's easiest. That's the easiest way. You beat Cuddlecore and then you're in.
It's in your hands right now to control.
Yeah.
Joey's like, I'm not sure losing on purpose is ever a good strategy.
It
This
never
might be the one exception. because it's Cuddle. Yeah.
Wow.
It doesn't even make sense.
Round 3.
Bro, they're talking about the Clippers that they lost the last 2 games in the season on purpose because they wanted to avoid playing the Lakers for so long, and now they're down 2-0 to the Mavericks. So everyone's talking trash about them. The Clippers subreddit is getting closed and blocked or whatever, so it's tight. Lesson is never lose on purpose, kids. Unless it's for money, then be smart about it.
Yeah.
Mac though.
Nice.
Got him.
Round 4.
I feel like Cuddle's beaten Mac the last like 2 times they've met in tournament too.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
But it's usually pretty close, you know, like. Nice.
Nice
step.
step.
Woo! Double wave at the end of that?
You know,
The double pumps.
here's the thing, Mac does not hell sweep a lot.
Ooh, yeah. He's playing loose.
So it's like every time he does hell sweep, it hits. Because he's so, like, patient.
Yeah, spares
Yeah.
it. Spares it, and when he needs it, and right time to pull it out.
Confirm.
Wow, what a confirm!
With rage. Blue stuff spat mix.
Okay, just waiting it out.
I like the patience just stops there.
Oh god, she didn't die.
Whatever you do, Mac.
Nice.
Wow.
Standing jab to keep her out.
I thought Mac was gonna go for a taunt jet up or attempt again.
Man, you know what? Like, here's the worst part, right? If Mac wins this, then Conflict's just gotta play the guy that took that mention that he couldn't get it. So now Conflict just have to beat up Mac for no reason. You put me out of I'm ninth place because of you.
Hey, this still $1,000 prize pool they're playing for tonight. You know
that is definitely
huge.
true. Yeah, you can't forget about
Matt
that.
Torino is gigantic today. Huge
Shout out to
out
AV again.
AV, there's a couple other too. Let me go one more time. AV with 559, Hitbox 100, Second 100, Little Bill Skills with the 100, Space Control with 50, a bunch of guys with the 3s and 5s and 10s as well. Alchemist, I know, coming through every week with 10. Dante the Doggy on the screen. Thank you guys very much. And for using the coupon code for everyone in the chat as well. Man, it's been a wild, wild day.
Yeah, crazy.
Man.
Super
And
good.
we're still in this, right? Still losers finals here. Cuddled the Lisa didn't work too well. You think she switches? Stay?
Good question. I'm just trying to think of Bob and Lisa. I mean, Bob and Ling. I feel like that's okay.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
okay for Bob.
Get ready for the next battle.
I'm starting to feel.
I think Elisa's good. For
I
this
feel like today though, Cuddles Elisa, it's like not 100% there.
You know what? It feels like that too, right? Because I feel like she is relying more on the Ling than she is the Elisa.
That's what I'm feeling like.
Well,
And there it is.
maybe that's the blessing and curse, right, of being a multi-main character player.
Two mains.
Sometimes it's good because you know exactly what character to play, but other times it's just like
Double-edged sword.
if one character's off.
Stupid, Mike. Oh my god. Two mains.
Yeah, I mean, you understood it obviously.
That's why I laughed. It's so dumb.
Nice one, Boober.
It really is that now, right? 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
How relevant is 2
Yeah.
Chainz anymore?
Like, only the real boomers will know the joke.
Dude, Rip's pulling out freaking 1960s baseball cards and shit.
Why?
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I don't know. Maybe
He's like, hey, you guys seen this Jose Canseco guy? He's pretty good.
hey, who the hell's Gordie Howe? some good Canadian
Card
hockey
from
player.
1961.
Oh, okay.
Wow, what a challenge.
Swinging.
Round 2.
Cuddle swinging back there. Yeah, a lot of just standing jabs coming out from Mac. A lot of standing jabs back too. It's great. Easily like the best 2 pokes for Bob players.
Right, exactly. And especially in this matchup, he doesn't have to worry about any funny business with Cali rolls or AOPs with back two.
Back 2 is the great neutralizer in this. It used to be down 1. That was my favorite lane neutralizer. But, not being 0 on block anymore is not preferable. Nice!
Wow, what a conversion.
See, if that was Elisa, that was gonna look like a counter hit. Even they agree. Nice cuddle. The link shot, you looking good.
Alright.
Nice.
Boy, for Max to
Again.
start
All right.
using Fang.
Now Max good at that. That little backdash into the wall standing 2-1
Yep.
for a whip punish.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Held
Stays
down.
mounted.
Yeah, it was such a quick step jab.
Yeah, his jab timing is, he knows.
That's such a great tool for Bob too, because his jab range is fantastic.
You went over. Never mind.
How
Double
do
dip
I-
AOP. Call the cops. That was so good from Cuddle though.
Goodbye.
Yeah, technically, that back 2-2 would have punished had she had not done the double duck, right? If she was not did the duck from AOP, back 2-2, I'm pretty confident would have punished her regardless. But because she did that
crazy?
duck, went under.
I think she was slightly off axis to the right, and then that made back two too. Because back two, if I remember correctly, still hits double dip AOP.
Oh, is that right?
So kind of
It looked like on the
yeah,
axis
it's
is
kind
what
of
it was.
robbery there. Yeah, the blocking the raise drive put him off axis, so the back 2-2 just hit air. Oh
Yeah,
my
those
God.
are the times where you need, it's like, now that's like one of those things like, yeah, now I have to go into practice mode to figure out how to punish that off axis? It's like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Tomorrow.
And then
I'm
you'll
going to
never learn.
sleep.
Why go to the practice mode when I can wait till tomorrow?
I see Mac on Twitter later. He's gonna make a video.
No, it's funny.
Dude, the Marduk one had me dying, dude.
Yeah. The
From like a year ago.
I can't
Yeah.
believe I didn't even see it.
I
That
haven't
was
put
so
content out in a
good.
while, guys, but check this one out.
Dude, if you guys don't follow him on Twitter, he makes hilarious Tekken videos, man.
I mean, sometimes he just has videos where he just jumps out of the shower and he has to rant for like 5 minutes. Those are the
Dude,
best
sometimes I'm
ones.
like, where's he walking to? He's just walking in and out of his own room.
Yeah, he's walking around the block.
I didn't even know anymore.
Walking in and out of the same room.
You know, that's
going
what,
on?
dude. You know, like anyone that paces while talking and while like really going off, that is, they're on it. They're on one.
He's like checking out the square feet, 5 square feet in the house. We got it.
Yeah,
here.
no, don't lie. Suiken's right. Like when you're pacing like that, you're just going on a rant. Like nothing can be. You have to keep walking.
Yeah.
Nothing can stop you.
Right.
I've seen so many of those videos where he's just looking up at his nostrils in the ceiling, and then I'm just like wondering, where is he walking? I never
Where's he
considered
going?
he was just walking back and forth. Down the same room.
Pay attention to the doors, man. It's the same room.
That's tight. Oh, there we go. Mac with the power crush though.
Fight.
Ooh. Nice low parry.
On scale? No, setting it up. First, whoa, interesting. Did all that wall carry just to lose it?
I know. Maybe it's the wall's scary, dude. Damn, look at him just.
Dude, did you hear the sound of boom on the down one?
Yeah, dude. Ooh, nice hell sweep. Yep. Oh! See, that's a rarity there. 2 hell sweeps like that.
That's why it works. You gotta save them sometimes.
I mean, that's definitely true because I didn't expect that first one, so I was like, oh, he's not gonna do another one for another 3 rounds. He just did it immediately.
Oh, huge drop combo for Cuddle there.
Yeah. Where's the
Big
launch?
whiff. Yeah, didn't get a launch there. I mean, that's a classic. I think Cuddle, if Cuddle was on point, that's a standing 3.
Oh,
got
there's the raise drive, but still got a lot of work to do. On for unscaled? Yes. Into mix.
Not bad.
Jab interrupt. Ooh,
so close.
for both.
Yeah.
Nice.
No round. Mac of 2-1. 1 game away from screwing up Conflict's day and knocking him out of the top 8.
That's the thing, right? Like the 4-4-2, another great move. Like I remember watching Rick the Ruler versus Yu at Combo Breaker, and 90% of the hits were 4-4-2. I was like, this is tight.
Dude, I was right there next to Yu when she was playing, and her hand. Let me tell you, she was really. Her hands were shaking. She's never been. This was like her breakout like performance in the U.S. right? And one of the coolest things was that it was her first experience in a U.S. large, like cheering, all that stuff. And if you guys, some of you guys are young, but for us, we've seen this in like a lot of Japanese players, Korean players. They get
First
really
time
shook.
coming out to an international
They get
tournament,
really
yeah.
shook. And Nee has said before that he loves the hype in American tournaments. Just loves it because everyone could cheer for you or cheer against you. And that was the first time Yu was getting cheered against because Rick was doing really a lot of amazing things, and her hands were like shaking. And of course, that's the one when Ricky was like, "My banana."
I do remember that.
The banana.
Oh, that was the same. That was the same.
That was
year,
the
yeah. I was trying to remember because I was like, did I have a banana that year?
Yeah.
No, yeah, that was the banana year. I remember. JDCR still owes me a banana, by the way. He took my he took one banana. Like he kept looking at it. I had 2. He kept looking at it. I was like, do you want a banana? He goes, yes.
And
Like
then he goes,
expecting me to
Secret
give it to
banana
him.
JDCR.
So I gave it to him, and then I never got paid back for that, even though it was free.
you know, he
Even though-
probably threw that in the trash. He's like, yeah, he really gave it to me.
Damn, JD.
He looked
goes for
hungry.
Ricky's bananas, huh? Nice.
I'm hungry. I don't know what can I say.
I never knew this side of JD before.
I'm just saying he owes me one back. By the way. All right, Matt Cuddlecore game foe.
I wish I
Losers
was on that
final.
level with JD.
Just carry bananas around during tournaments. He might just ask you for it.
Just have it on a hook on your belt.
Utility belt. I just bust them out like batarangs.
Y'all want some bananas or what?
Got a homing banana for you. Check this out.
Or have you have grapes hanging around your belt?
Grapes and a banana.
Two grapes.
Or
one
just
banana.
wear the Chiquita banana hat as you're walking around.
Great, dude. I can't wait to come back to tournaments. Everyone's gonna be dressed
can't
up as
I
fruit by
can't
the
wait.
foot.
We're all hugging. Oh my god.
All right, Cuddlecore Mac still fighting out. Nice, Mac. 2 rounds away from advancing to the top 8 of the season.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. I mean, Cuddlecore did choose the stage. Oh no, she switched characters. Sorry, so she didn't choose the stage, but I think it's a good stage for her too.
The way Mac is playing right now, he is on something else, dude. Like,
Yeah, his blocking's been on point. And also the thing that's been really stopping Cuddlecore from getting started are these like jabs.
dude, his crash shots one usage is phenomenal today too. Like,
Yeah.
he was punishing everything, interrupting her from the fly that time. Oh, he had it.
But
There's
I also
the
feel
duck.
these two play each other in the
Oh!
past before a lot. So.
Round 3.
Yeah, of course.
Fight.
Nice job there from Cuddle though. Take it back.
This is so crazy.
This is so sick.
Ooh, full.
Extra
She-
long.
I would have
Extra
ducked
long.
that.
honestly, if she let it go early, she might have hit because it looked like Mac was ducking.
He did
Yeah,
duck
you
his
flash
hand,
duck
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yo, right there, dude. I'm telling you, Mac's the key that's getting Mac these wins are these standing jabs. Yeah.
Yeah.
These jabs have been stuffing Cuddlecore any offense she's trying to do, and the blocks too.
Nice try.
Jesus.
How do you? All right. How do you open him up if he's playing like this?
You don't. She's trying, but
The
dude, he's
defense?
blocking everything. He
Set
is
can't-
literally
Point.
blocking everything, low parrying all the lows, keeping her at range with jabs.
So the way to beat Cuddlecore is to be godly at offense and defense. Got it.
sure.
Making all the great reads both
Holy
on
balls.
offense and defense.
Man.
Oh, nice.
That's it.
Damn.
Cuddlecore fighting back though. This is a good set. This is a real
Oh
good
yeah.
set.
Max
Insane.
to make it in the top 8. Just needs to win this one round.
Oh, this is
Counter it
huge.
down back
Big
three.
big lead already.
I'm ducking.
Setting up a chainsaw.
Oh,
Little
she
parry.
is getting hit by
She
that
was
one
still
down
stuck
4.
in chainsaw, she thought.
No.
Punish.
Max got a huge lead. Looking to close it out here.
Yeah, Cuddle's
Seal the
just
deal.
outside of rage too.
Seal it.
Oh. Almost got the whip punch with the standing for.
No attempt.
The
Oh, it's getting tense. How is she not a rage?
jab!
Got the
Oh
lead.
my god!
Yes, I saw waiting for it. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
And Mac
job.
makes it into the top 8, guaranteed.
For the
Man.
season.
Nice job, Mac.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Damn.
that was honestly at the last section there. It was he played that so well. He stayed out of range of like most of her big threats, right? And so the one threat that could come in was the big low, right? Which he's pretty much blocked and punished throughout the entire set, like pretty consistently. So,
Yeah.
you know, he was on one right there.
Hell
Nice
on
job.
one. I will pay out your bets right now. My God, Foodie. That 250K.
Man, nice job, Mac. He deserves that top 8, man, because he's played his ass off today. But unfortunately for Conflict, now he gets his chance to get revenge out of the guy that kicked him out of the final.
Kicked
top
him out.
8.
Yeah. So Conflict here into the grand finals we go. He's on the winner's side. He sent Mac to losers, but because of Mac now making top 2 guaranteed, Conflict is out of the top 8 for the season,
Yeah.
which is crazy because I know Conflict didn't enter a few of these events, so now it's just like if you just entered like one more, you know?
Yeah, man, it's oh man, but it's like he's right here, right? You know, he's second place. This is a great way to even end the season, right? Because now you're thinking like, all right, season 3, I got this, no problem. I can do this no easy. Ooh, man. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us this week at ICFC NA, the final week of season 2. Shout outs to our sponsors, of course, Astro. They make this great mix amp and headset. It's obviously the official mix amp and headset of the ICFC. Also, shout outs to Hitbox for always donating $100 into the match arena that goes straight to the players and supporting us as well for this ICFC season. So, you know, they're always here supporting us. So make sure to check them out, as well as check out these shirts. Cute ass Tekken Leroy shirts. Was it? Someone? No one wants to say it.
Carolina Blue. Yeah.
I kept saying so you guys would say it.
Blue.
I don't want to say it. I don't even like Jordan all that much. Anyways, but that's cool though. I like that color, and then I also like these colors for the good ass Tekken T-shirt with Nina Williams rocking the dual wielding sword and Uzi combo with the monolithic suppressor.
What? What?
Sorry.
Monolithic.
Sorry, I
Too much Warzone.
Yeah, I play Warzone every now and then. But make sure to check out those shirts as well as this 10-0 versus Combo Breaker t-shirt here. Limited edition. It's going to be available $5.29. Check it out at 10-0.gg/merch. And you can support your homie Tasty Steve as well as all these great players here in this ICFC NA exhibition. Look at this. Team 5v5 Waseda style. West versus East Coast. We've seen one of these players, Mac, he's still in it, right? For the East Coast. West Coast, we got FDX, AccuMajor, Avery, Bin Chang, and Seo. East Coast is Mac and a bunch of other players because they're already gone. Because look at this, we're already in the grand finals. No time.
First set.
This is it. Both these guys are going to be a brand new champion here at
Oh,
ICFC.
damn. Is that before Shadow?
Whoa, why do you gotta bring it in like
Yeah.
that? Come
Well,
on, dude.
yeah, why
It's
do you
always
have to do
shocking
that?
to me,
Come
man.
on.
Always shocking to me.
Leave my man alone, dude. He played his
I
ass
want
off.
him to win.
Well, here's the thing. You got to be impressed for Shadow getting second place regardless of not winning a damn one. He's second place in points and yet hasn't won one, dude. He's like the new Chanel.
Man, Mac is already warmed up for Conflict.
Wow. No.
Watch those toes.
2. Fight.
Mac, I don't know what happened during that last set, but he's a new man. He like leveled up from that. Like he's in this like zen right now where he's just like super
I wonder if
defense.
he's playing while walking around.
He probably has multiple setups. So
He has
he's
his
around different rooms.
PS5 controller or PS4 controller walking around.
Oh my god.
He's making a video.
He probably has a bunch of mirrors set up just so they can always see the screen from whatever room he's in.
I don't think he's standing up. Or I don't think he's sitting down, excuse me. I think he's standing up and playing.
Whoa, big
Oi.
All right, 20 seconds left. Conflict and Mac pretty even on life here.
Oh, big whiff on the throw. Nothing though.
Down jab there was clutch from Mac, but both players out of range. Oh,
Good interrupt. Get that wave out of here.
3.
yeah, great job there. Conflict tying it up here. It's a close set, you know. They're
Juice.
I have to say we don't see. You know, that's one thing we said we don't see out of Conflict a lot. At least Rip said he didn't feel like that. There it is. There it is again. Look.
As a punish, it's fine. But I'm talking about as a whiff punish off a sidestep.
He did it off of that whiff jab.
Didn't do shit.
He didn't do nothing. If I didn't see it, never happened. Oh no, throw break. This is big for Mac.
Still got rage.
Catching stepping with that cross dash line.
Conflict does have the lead. Nice choice of moves there. Wow, no low parry. Usually Mac's pretty good on that.
Oh,
Want to confirm?
Ooh, oh!
3 seconds. Don't mess up. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh! Like a cop car.
Just because we don't know when that blue stuff is gonna hit, I had no idea if that was gonna win or not.
I definitely did not know. I thought he lost.
Literally dragon tailing right there.
Oh my goodness. Bro, that was crazy too. You saw that in that last round too, right? Where Mac did that really long wave dash and Conflict blocked low, and Mac didn't do anything.
Yeah, that was the stare
wow,
off.
these guys.
That was so cool.
Oh,
Nice.
Wow, side roll
Yeah,
sprint.
challenged it. I like that. Good throw break.
Break. He uses that so bravely.
Good running 3. That was beautiful.
Three.
don't
It's
use down
good.
back 4, please. Do not use down back 4.
No.
How the hell did he do running 3s on an analog stick?
I don't know, bro. I don't know how he does anything on that.
Maybe he presses the analog and the pad at the same time.
Oh, he
Oh! Dude, he was. I think if he did crouch dash 1, it would have got there in time. I think if he did crouch dash 1, he would have
Damn.
got there in time. But he was going for big.
Yeah, because you
Damn.
use crouch dash 1 to punish and to like interrupt. You use crouch dash 2 to like crush, like go under something that they did. You know, it's like nice try, but
Dang.
Yeah, 4-0 so far.
yeah, man. I mean, Conflict looking good. I mean, now he's really wishing he had just entered one tournament. More.
I mean,
Ooh,
honestly, I
one
don't
extra one.
look. The match rate is $1,000. I mean,
He's still
I
walking
would
away
not
a
be
winner if he
complaining
wins.
at all.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I don't know the percentage split. I think it's like first like 60%. That's my guess. Let me see if it says it here. But that's like it's hundreds of dollars. You know, hundreds. It's okay. I lied. It was 45%. $450 for first. That's huge.
That's big, man. I mean, big. And look, he's got Mac saying that he
nice
thought all
payout.
the large players were tired. We all thought so too, Mac. Like that, he shocked us when he appeared.
You need to make a video about Lars tomorrow. Walking back and forth down one hallway.
He's got to do the silent entry dash in every room.
That's a silent entry back.
Oh my goodness. We do have the final stats. I'll read to you guys later, but if you guys want to see it, I did link it in the chat a second ago. I will drop it in there one more time so you guys can take a look at the top 8 players. We talk more about it later, but right now this is still grand final set number 1. Max sticking it out with Bob. Going to Infinite du Jour number 2.
Again.
Yeah, we're staying on an infinite stage here. Like it. I like it just because these two guys are just playing just like.
Dude, like Mac at the start of that last game, he kind of like took off where he left off from the cutoff course set, but then he just started losing it. He's not able to tap into that Zen mode.
I mean,
he's like
definitely just has one of those things where he probably he has a lot of experience.
Oh my God, what is you doing, baby
He has a
boy?
lot of experience, but maybe not against Lars.
But I think Conflict has a really good timing right now of how to adjust that jab. Because remember that jab was against Cuddlecore. He's throwing a lot of jabs, but back 1 is beating those jabs.
Good point. Yeah, the back one has been constantly the big terror move for Mac. Actually, right?
See? Tried it
I wonder
again.
if that was that Shoryuken. This game was like a crouch dash 442 on accident. Now he's just going for reads. Things aren't working out, man.
Go for reads and prayers. Shout outs to the Lord.
Conflict kind of having his way with him a little bit.
Oh, jeez. Conflict gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese Pizza with the gang later.
Nah, man, he's gonna buy like 4 Xbox controllers.
I have a lifetime supply now after winning this ICFC.
Oh man.
Actually, now that you said that, I think that's actually what happened.
Oh, it's dead.
Wow.
I think he had controller issues or something.
Round 3.
And that's why he wasn't entering. Yeah, and that's why he wasn't entering tournaments for a little while.
Well, now
Is he
he'll
playing
have
maybe
enough
he's-
pads for season 3.
No, he's playing on a PlayStation pad. He's probably been like, what have I been playing? I can do moves like
This is
I
so
want.
much better.
He's probably been playing Tekken with the analog stick, doing moves he didn't know, and thought that that's how the game was supposed to be played. You guys like getting those random inputs every now and then? Nice jab. Yeah. Wow.
Finally, a jab pays off.
Yeah, but honestly, that the jab in this matchup is not going to be as strong as it would be against Elisa, just because Elisa, a lot of her running moves do leave her airborne.
Yeah, floating.
Oh yeah.
But Conflict is a down back 4 specialist, so one too many jabs, one
Yeah,
counter.
no, also,
could be
Suiken
it.
was right too about that back one outranging that jab as well. So that back one is doing a lot of work and just.
Bro, give me this damage.
Ooh, juice! Oh my god!
Conflict 2-0 over Mac.
You know what hurts my feelings? Lars's back 4 does as much as Steve's countering down 4-2 combo, right? He doesn't even have to do anything.
You know what? That's one I'll allow. I'll allow that. Like, I don't like Lars that much, but I'll allow that because back 4, you like that was like one of those moves that you saw hit on counter hit. It's like I gotta do that all the time, and then it never works out in reality.
You know what's crazy though? They got rid of his down 4-2 counter hit from standing, right? They gave it back to him in the later seasons, but from standing, his counter game wasn't that great, but they made his back 4-15 in this game, which was never the case before. I think it was like 17-18 before, so now it's just
fast.
like kind of replaces the hold. Yeah, it's good.
I hate getting counter hit by it now.
No, it's great. It really hurts to get hit by it for sure.
Yeah, the mental damage.
And the way he used it right there, he was like rain 0. It's like rain 0. Here's a 50 frame counter, and boom.
Deal with it.
Alright, Mac now. Well, I mean, so listen, we saw Mac go with Fang earlier, right? And while it didn't go as well, it's kind of the same situation here with the Bob because he's now down 2-0 with Bob.
It's Jack time. He's got to go to Jack.
No, Lars can launch his down 4-2.
No. That dude,
Conflict's gonna be orbital.
no, he's not.
happy,
No, he's not.
just like,
Jack's
I'll take
Jack's
the risk.
Dude, Rip, how are you saying?
Dude, you said that shit like, oh yeah, all Brian players beat Jack players all day. You know, like
I
it's the
didn't
same
say
thing.
that. What are you
I'm
talking
saying
about?
it's that thought process. You can launch it down for 2. Yeah, a lot of characters can.
Yeah, you know, honestly, the Jack might just be good just as a different look. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Mac, it doesn't. That's not what got Mac here, and I don't think
Yeah.
it would help him in this situation.
It's just so
Because he gotta win. He's gotta win 3
games.
games with Jack with no debug. You know how hard that is?
I actually didn't consider that part with you.
Yeah, you gotta remember
bad.
that Jack has no debug.
Everyone in the chat saying you should have used Devil Juice.
I mean, I don't think it's a bad choice. He just has to, you know, I think he knows he just has to play this a little bit smarter, try to figure out Conflict's timing, and that's a good way to start it right there.
Ooh, nice step.
Ooh,
There we go. Oh,
Damn.
he got him scared of those
Yeah.
lows now.
Nice
Why do you gotta say it like that?
It's not scary if you're scared. But if you're scared,
He's scared.
Way worse.
All right, officially coined.
He's like scared and scarred at the same time.
scared.
Whoa! Oh man, doing everything. Me in
Now,
the background,
see,
enjoying some grapes.
Mac has to win this round right now. In this position,
What the hell? Where did that what?
That was perfect. Tournament
just like that.
point for Conflict to 6-0 Mac. Wow.
Crazy.
Say it louder.
Said it clear.
oh,
Oh!
3 down 4-2s,
Can we put Conflict on the 5v5?
right? I think he earned it.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't I ask for? Never mind.
God damn. God damn.
Damn.
It's
I
over,
think-
right?
I think we have a new
It's,
champion.
Oh.
Oh, he hit it with the down back
of
4.
course. Conflict
Jeez.
wins an ICFC with Lars. With Lars. And you know tomorrow
Congratulations.
they're gonna patch and buff Lars.
Oh, that would be the best if they buff Bob and then nerf Lars tomorrow. Max will look at this and be
no,
like,
dude,
bro.
it's probably more likely they're gonna buff Lars tomorrow and nerf Bob tomorrow.
Up dash 1 counter launch again only, and yeah.
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
man, nice job though. Conflict,
Nice
Mac,
job.
Cuddle, Grape. You gotta remember Grape as well.
Hey, Grape.
Great top 4, man.
Yeah,
Great
seriously.
top four.
The top 8 was super exciting just because of the storylines and all the taunting and all the dude.
And I mean, honestly, it's like Mac ruined a good story. Mac. I wish you had just lost just so that we had that little storyline, but it doesn't matter at this point because he's in. Conflict won the tournament. I mean, a lot of things happened today, but that was sick.
Damn. All right, guys. Let me tell you guys the standings for our finals. So after this, let me just refresh the page one more time in case Smash GG wants to update it really quick. But the top 8 will be Cuddlecore in first place, Shadow in second place, AccuMajor in third, Joey Fury in fourth place. That will be the winner side of the bracket when we get to our finals in 2 weeks. The lower 8, the learners 8, I guess. I don't know. Avery, Magnificent with that win actually with the second place here actually bumped him ahead of FDX for the season.
Nice.
And then FDX and JoeCrush round out our top 8 for the season. Of course, that season finals will be in 2 weeks. Next week we have the exhibition. All 3 out of 5 the whole way through. I think that's what we did last time.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
How many points was Avery under 5th or 4th? Because he got DQ'd today, so
10 points.
Yeah.
So coming into this week, they were tied. Joey and Avery were. So Avery was trying to be like, "Hey man, Joey, let's make an agreement. Neither of us enter next week." And Joey's like, "Sure thing, I got you, bud."
Oh man, damn, that sucks though. Just because it's like it's just 10 points right now, it feels bad, you know. But
Could have been on the winning side of the bracket, yeah, for sure.
yeah, it's all right. Ooh, make sure to check out these shirts yet again. The cute ass Tekken shirts yet again. Because listen, we can't get enough of these shirts, man. I honestly, I gotta buy. I need the Nina one. Do I have the Leroy one? I don't even know. But I do know I don't have the Nina one, and I would like this one. This one's cool. The good ass Tekken Nina shirt. Make sure to check it out. 10-o.gg/merch. It's gonna be available May 29th. Also, May 29th, 3 days, 10-o.gg/merch. You got this shirt, the 10-o versus combo breaker.
Why are you saying it like that?
I don't because 10-o came out so slow. I had to keep going at that rate.
10/o.gg/merch.
Yeah, I gotta stay on rhythm, dude. Make sure to check out this T-shirt though. It's a limited edition, like all these shirts. So if you don't buy them when they come out, and like if you're not first, and if you don't wear like extra small or extra large, then it's gonna sell out. Because if you aren't in the extreme sizes, then it's probably gone. So
Small,
make sure it's not
medium,
gone.
large goes quick.
Oh yes, and next week, man, next week?
This is next week. Next week,
week.
guys, no tournament. We have this exhibition next week, all right?
Yes, sir. So this is our NA exhibition. It's a 5v5 West Coast versus East Coast. These are the first round matchups you see here. FDX versus Mac, AccuMajor versus Yukio, Avery versus Tai, Bin Chang versus Joey Fury, and Seo versus Spirojin. That's going to be all here on Level Up Your Game. 6 p.m., same time, same place, But it's going to be Waseda style, and it's I think we said 2 out of 3 sets?
3 out of 5. 3
sets.
out of 5.
2 out of 3
2 out
sets.
of 3.
Yeah,
2 out of 3.
three.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
No, 3 out of 5 is for the finals.
Finals, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But let me, I was looking while you're telling everyone about all that stuff at the standings we had today. Conflict, 9th place, 143 points. JoeCrush, 8th place, 147 points. It was by 4 points. And I looked at the total, like the point breakdown. Conflict just needed 13th at a different week, and he would have got 5 points. That's how close it was. If one of the week, 13th place, he would have been in. That's crazy.
I mean, there's a lot of things that could have happened, right? But Conflict did the best he could to try to qualify, right? He did everything he could. He won the tournament. That's,
He won the damn tournament,
you can't ask for any more from the man. It's just everything below just didn't work out in his favor. But you know what?
A win is a win.
Yeah, you can't be mad about that. He's a little bit richer today. More people are probably gonna follow him on Twitch, etc. So
he's also streaming everybody.
Yes.
Right now. So, yeah.
In fact, we should wrap this up and send you guys over there. So thank you guys for watching. This has been ICFC Season 2, Week 9. That's the end of our regular season. We got an exhibition next week, then finals the week after that. We'll catch you next time. Have a good one.
See you next
Peace.
week.